Just popcorn. So it's literally what they do at video games.
In a little bucket.
Fair. I saw It last Tuesday. I did not see It last Tuesday. It was an old movie. I saw Tag last Tuesday. It was actually like.
Oh, with Jeremy.
Yeah. Like I saw the preview. I'm like, that's stupid. I kind of want to watch that. It looks a little funny.
What was it supposed to be?
It's about loosely based on a true story. The true story is there's like 10 dudes that've been playing a game of tag for 30 years. So like there's a specific month of the year that they play it. And like they'll literally, travel across the country to tag somebody. Because they all live in very different places and stuff now, but it's like, it's kept them in touch and close and blah, 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 blah. Anyways, that's what the movie's loosely based off of. And it was actually like I really enjoyed it. I want to take Jeremy Renner from that, and I wish like they could let Hawkeye be as cool as him and like the MCU. Because Jeremy Renner plays the guy who in their 30 years has never been tagged once.
Wow.
Not once. The guy who plays Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner.
Never been tagged?
Never been tagged a single time.
Tagged?
Tagged. Like during a specific month of the year that they play, none of his group of friends have ever touched it. Ever. Over this like 30-year span. It's ridiculous. But I actually really enjoyed it. It was good. Italy, the fact that I would see it on a Tuesday when it's cheap, maybe helped. I don't know, but haven't seen Incredibles 2 yet.
No,
I'm gonna go next Tuesday.
All right. For the sake of expediency, we'll go ahead and have the group back to the monastery. So what gems did you take out? You had like
You took 5 of each. You took 5 diamonds and 5 dates.
Okay.
We each swallowed a diamond. What? What? What is it?
So now you've made it back to the monastery. It's approximately 10 o'clock in the morning still.
If they're not going to let me keep my apple off that, I find Porphyrion. For safekeeping.
Porphyrion's gone.
Alright, then. Thorn stands outside until he can find Porphyrion. The gift Porphyrion is apple off that for safekeeping.
So, yeah, you bring in your amulet and the 2 monks outside are just do that.
Just like disappointed.
Just
disappointed.
No, they just say no to the amulet that.
Where's my Porphyrion?
No, what's going on with Noah is to bury it on the ground and then do not dig here. And then Porphyrion would be like,
I'm gonna dig this.
Something will dig it up.
man.
Thorin, like vacuum packs it and seals it and like wraps it in saran wrap to like keep something from smelling and digging it up. Like you do not know how important this apple of head is to him.
Bury it and put
He would
Celestial.
save the apple of head over the new guy.
Bury it,
Thorin hides and secures the apple of head extremely well.
bury it, and then put
And he
Taco
will
Celestial.
write Taco the Celestial very, very nearby. So prepare to pop this out.
Okay.
Vague defenses are the best.
Mhm.
I don't know if I should snap the rest of this off.
So the previous night, while they were getting ready for their challenge, Porphyrion, you were heading south towards Tide Hall, the city of Tide Hall, trying to find these
Either the
items, ingredients, or the actual potion.
Mhm.
So as you're going through the bluff again, going south, you come out of the bluff, and during the night, you again have that smell that you previously smelled of the pack that you ran into during the night.
I like to sniff them out.
Okay. You know the direction that they were in. They're in the forest, which is now east of you. And you head towards that forest, and the scent grows stronger. And as you approach the forest, you can see the eyes bright with the moon.
I approach with my hands up.
You see about 7, and there's clearly one like in the front, and there's about 6 behind.
I approach with my hands up, and I say, I don't mean harm. I may need some assistance.
What assistance do you need?
I need ingredients to a potion, or I need pretty pricey diamond. Can you point me in the direction of where I may get something like that?
What kind of ingredients?
Yeah. Well, one,
What is your ailment?
I've been injured. Pretty bad. And I don't know how. So, okay. So I need Duke's Rose, Wild Crown, Reddish, Samosa, a White Dragon Scale, Lye, and a Medusa Dye.
I feel like the first 3 were alcohol. I think you asked for Crown and Mimosa.
That's, those ingredients sound familiar. Is this to cure or to stop silver within your body?
I suppose it could be used for that.
You hear whispers between members of the pack. We have a cleric, that's what's within our pack.
Really?
And the lead, it's a female, and she kind of raises her hand, and another one of the pack comes forward. They kind of whisper to each other, and then he comes forward. And he's half changed right now.
He's at least an inch taller than Fair.
He's on the shorter side, actually.
Fair is not that tall.
He's actually has a lot of gray in its fur. Looks like to be like an older member, and he comes forward and Well, like Turi said, I know most of those ingredients. I have most of those ingredients. How did you come about to be injured with such a...
Honestly, I don't know. The only thing I can think of is, two possibilities. Either when I stepped across the doorway or I was hit in the back. Those are the only two ways I could imagine that this injury happened.
It's okay. There's no-
Who was... Do you know who was responsible for this? Is it where you came from?
That's possible, yes.
We know,
Most likely.
we know who hides in the bluffs.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah, it would have come from the monastery down the way.
The only ingredients that I don't have access to would be the dragon scale, which is very hard to come across, and the Medusa's eye, which is not, it's very rare. I do have a spell I could cast that would slow the silver from going inside your body, but it would not cure it. I could cast it upon you now, and I believe the other ingredients you could find within the monastery yourself. And we have a solution for that. We've come across 3 golden masks that were worn by the monks within the monastery. And we know of a secret entrance to the monastery itself. If you were to hide or to put on this costume and go into the monastery, you might be able to find these last ingredients. Bring them back here, or are you proficient in any way in alchemy or medicine?
Medicine, yes.
The portions have to be exactly correct. So, if you were to inquire within the monastery, they would be very suspicious.
Of course.
I could give you the recipe. You could try it yourself. But you'd have to be in a safe spot.
Okay. Let's try it. That's a good point. I was actually going to think about that. It's interesting that. Seeing as how you all know of a super great into the monastery, what's your relationship with its inhabitants?
Well, let's just say we have our means of getting people to talk.
Enough that.
I want to hear more.
So, just a general question: if they ever needed help with anything, how willing would you all be to assist them?
Is this the monastery? The monks that have come out recently, you can see they have a dark aura surrounding them. They were very friendly. About 60 years ago. But recently, none good has come out of there.
Yeah, I noticed that part too. All right. Well, I appreciate your counsel and your help. Thank you guys very much. If there's something I can do, I hate this part. If there's something I can do as a thank you, just let me know. And I take off before you say anything.
I mean, considering how rude Porphyrion is, like, you don't have to say that.
I mean, okay, Porphyrion generally takes to other elves and others of his kind because he just wants to fit in.
I'll have to raise his tone.
Okay.
See how it is.
So Tori, he is ready. So the female lycan comes forth. She has very bright yellow eyes with hints of green. Very tall, and has like black stripes going down. So we have talked to Endron here, and he is going to cast his spell, so hopefully will slow down whatever ails you. We will give you the flowers and herbs that you will need, and we will give you a cloak and a mask.
Okay.
We will also give you the specific recipe. And hopefully you'll be able to find the other ingredients that you need.
I'm a little bit surprised that the dragon skin reduced eyebrows is easier than the diamond cut.
It's not too far-fetched to think that the monastery might have something like
No,
that.
it's not at all. I feel like if they got that, they should have diamonds everywhere.
Not necessarily, because ingredients like that you can come across, or who knows what lengths they went through to acquire however many of those they have. Maybe they only have like 4. Maybe they went on a white dragon killing spree. It was like, these things is valuable. Let's just go ahead and off some dragons. No.
Maybe they prefer that one because they're evil and my dragons are evil. Okay, give me some scales. And one's in the basement waiting for us. If that's the case, when we kill it, and we will, we're taking the scales. All of them. And I want the head. And a collection. Started with the shambling root.
Turi says to you, as far as anything, you said that if there's anything you can give back to us, just the knowledge that this plight will be extinguished from this countryside will be good enough for us. That doesn't do well for any pride.
Including your pride, which is me.
Noted. Again, thank you.
The
You can conclude on
The secret entrance is on the north side of the monastery. There is a crumbling wall.
Real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. Would I know if secret entrance is? No? Okay. Okay.
It's on the north wall. There's a crumbling wall that looks like it's just been abandoned, not in use. And if you dig beneath it, maybe 3 feet, 4 feet, there is a grate that will lead you into the tunnels underneath the main floor of the monastery. And just to forewarn you, there will be many, many books inside.
Okay.
So they hand you the equipment. They kind of just go back into their forest and out to you. So you go back.
Yeah, let's go ahead back.
the north side. You'll also find a spot that for some reason says taco celestial.
So, Nor,
Yep.
and Thorin and Jolly, you've come back to the monastery.
I feel like we're the class B. Like whoever's gonna be the valedictorian, it's all us. I'm about to take names.
You were pretty cool. You know, what was that game? You know, Jon Snow and Ygritte from Game of Thrones? They got married today.
What?
I saw that.
How long will that last?
Who knows? I thought, that's nice. Maybe not in the show, but in real life, they get together.
It's kind of nice, but I just saw it in the picture.
And now back into it.
Like actresses and actors.
So you come back into the monastery.
Bring up. Cheers later.
The monks that are there to meet you say to just stay here, entrance for a second. And a minute goes by, and you see Carbo come down.
It's our chance. Let's assassinate him.
They
I wonder if
do,
he's dated.
That's terrible.
they do take your equipment when you come inside.
Darn it. They're going on assassination. Science jokes.
Oh, the weapons actually these stones, that's not.
Well, new initiates, you have done well on your first mission. Congratulate you. There are many missions ahead.
Thank you.
Well, can we start the next one now?
Indeed, I do have a mission for you. I just came up.
Let me get my mental pencil out. Just in case.
We call him Master Carbo. Is that how you dress this guy?
Call him. Heck, I want to.
I'm
Just
gonna
normally
call him car.
car.
During your journeys, have you ever heard of the name Howling Hatred?
Yes,
I have we?
I have. I've killed somebody.
What do you know of them?
Can I tell him to look in my backpack and pull out my Howling Hatred cloak? It's only slightly bloodstained. They're one of the 4, they don't like the Blacker.
Very good.
Along with the other one whose name I could remember if you wanted to. Well,
Well,
somewhere.
we've had 1 or 2 of our named monks come and say that there are a small group of Howling Hatred assassins on the way here.
Out of game, I feel like that's cool. That's cool.
Are
This is
they,
like a rival merchant, you know?
are they trying to kill you?
Perhaps they have tried in the
Crashing Wave! Howling Hatred and Crashing Wave.
Oh,
That's who you don't like.
Mhm.
Eternal Flame's alright.
but they have come from the northwest,
Mhm.
above on the bluffs.
West side.
So, do you want us?
I've really let my map slip.
So this will be a perfect mission for you 3.
Matt, what are you doing? What does Matt have to say about this?
Why us 3?
No, we're not here.
Gran and Matt will be. We're gonna do some.
Remedial alchemy.
Some wizard warlock stuff.
We're gonna do some
Research. That
No.
sounds like you guys should do research. Go read some books and write some spells into some spell books and whatnot. Yep.
Or write a thing.
Okay.
Matt's
They-
really his alternate ego that he was for like 2 minutes.
Mhm.
You didn't ever caught his name, but it's actually like Stephen King. I just don't know. It's a very famous author.
My source has said there are 5 on their way.
My map slips so much.
Yeah. Do you have any?
They are about a day away.
That's a cool picture on the record. That's all.
That's Groot.
It's Bruce. Like,
Groot
yes.
grandfather.
Again, we will equip you with 1 of your weapons, or 1 item, plus rope to climb the bluffs.
So should we sleep before or after this, guys? Go for. Okay. That's a good point. I use a lot of bones.
Took a lot of damage.
I mean, if I can like.
The sooner you can get to them, the better. So if you choose to sleep, as few hours.
We'll probably be. What time is it right now?
That's lunch.
Is that AM or PM?
Hey,
Dang.
So,
We'll probably go first.
wait, do you want us
Next day.
Yep.
to convince him to not go this way? Or just kill him?
we want you to eliminate.
Cool.
I mean, I can track Matt down and convince him to heal me before we go.
What about the prison? No prisoners?
Help me! Help me!
My parent.
They could, if we brought one back alive, they could provide that info.
Provide information. No other assassin of the Howling Infantry has given information. But we could use it.
Sounds like you don't take that stuff.
Sounds good.
It is up to you.
What's your policy on trophies?
Any spoils that you take will be yours after you are named.
Cool. I mean, they're people. You really like people trophies?
I mean, I'm not gonna start taking fingers, alright? I'm just saying, their trophy policy in the past just kind of sucked, and I want to know about it beforehand in case there's a trophy that I want as a trophy.
Just take their teeth and put them like a nice one.
First of all, I've limited my trophies to pretty much just heads. Or close.
It's getting
All right.
Uh,
Anybody can go out and kill a human.
I would like
Just kill an owl off.
I would like the tool for this mission to be my wolf.
A lot.
Is that possible? Can I have my wolf?
How much climbing are we doing?
The bluff's very high, as you have seen.
I just want to know if I can have my wolf.
Okay.
That's all I'm carrying.
Other animals.
It's a
Jelly can ride him.
Sure.
very good.
What about our bear?
Where's your
It
pin?
did die.
Bear.
Let's just say that.
No.
It was taken.
Oh my heck.
Okay, he's wrapped up in a skeleton, so he's very much alive. Hooray!
So, wait. There's animals here?
Alternatively,
I can't believe they took
once they give me finger, I might just be like, yay, I have finger. That's the place.
Hey,
Oh.
other stuff.
Wait, wait.
Yes.
Wait,
They'll let you leave at any time, apparently.
Well then,
All you gotta do is ask for your stuff.
well, then
I'll never come back.
I'll come back with my stuff. And put my stuff down.
That's like-
I'm very confident.
I want my hair again.
Very well. You shall get you.
And you're gonna bump it.
I mean, no, he's gonna bite people. I'm just going to support him
Oh,
Do you want me to pick your bow as my one item?
if you want to.
no. Hmm.
What are you
Not a
gonna do?
good idea.
I mean, I could just
That's just the kid to a gentrified stomach.
go and leave it. I
My
mean,
dog.
Do you? We're climbing steep bluffs, right?
Yeah.
Climb. Why is there so much climbing?
I mean, I kind of really like to have a bow. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know. I would track my. Can I see my wolf? And before we leave, and just have a hand crossbow. Yeah, that'd be good. I can work with that.
Very well.
All right.
Cool. I'll take my sword. I feel boring, but it's probably my best option.
You giant great axe.
You
No, I'm gonna take my giant flying sword.
Okay.
3d6, 1d12 plus 1.
Definitely gonna be called.
And I only 3 damage. Plus, if I do my fire thing, I'll attack plus 2 fire damage. Plus 2 fire damage, plus 2 rage damage, plus 3 strength.
No.
Yeah.
So that's a minimum of
Great axe.
what's it?
Oh man, I'm going back. Forget the crossbow. I will just take my regular bow and arrow. It makes way more sense to just like shoot bow and arrow than have just one draw. Because at the free hand, it does me no good.
Because you catch stuff.
It does let me kill. I can still catch stuff. I'm not shooting.
Alright.
Damage output and increased
I
range.
guess
So on one
fine.
hand, like I feel like
That is your final decision.
That's my final decision. That is my final answer.
I used half my points, so I feel like sleeping might be good.
We should definitely.
We could just heal.
We shouldn't sleep. I don't want to fight these guys without having slept. We fought a giant monster.
You definitely should go for the point.
Yes. One of my
Let me see.
all my
It's just very well.
Yeah, it took out like half my health at the end there.
So here's the thing: do we want to telepathically? I'm gonna ask now, Nora Jelly. Do we want to rest here,
Yes.
where it's safe, and
Yes.
we could just like crash for 6 hours?
Yes.
Or do we want to leave now? Tell them that we, because we don't need rest at all, and just quietly sleep in a bush while they're not paying attention, and just say, it took us a while to get there.
Why don't we just sleep where it's safe? We'd have to travel there anyway. I would sleep.
So usually it only takes 6 hours to long rest, right? Because normally it's 6 hours of sleeping, and then you got 8 hours total. Usually a long rest. But I feel like just sleeping is it 6 hours?
Maybe a long rest 6 hours, and a short rest 2 hours. Just to,
So 6 hours, I like it. Have fun. I'll sleep if you guys need to sleep. Thorn says this is holding like
I would like to
so much blood.
I would like to sleep to recover my health and my various spell slots. As I'm sure Jelly would also like to do.
It's a good point. It's a good point. I have 18 points to recover. So. You lock 18 points.
Yeah.
18 mental points.
Oh, okay. I was about to say you took like 18 legendary actions.
What are
I
you
keep wanting to say it's like side points, but that's not it. I think it's actually chi, like how is it? Chi is like actually chi too, you know? But I think I always say just like side.
Or you just call it
Side points.
Well, definitely not
Stamina. It's my mana. It's my mana.
guys. Your mana. Recover your mana.
Give me a blue potion. Have your potions, Wes.
Right. So taking a long rest.
Okay, here's a question. Do I want to be? I'm going to do a thing that'll not be regret, and I'll only bring it up if it matters.
Okay. Alright, while you guys are taking your rest,
I'm going to be this.
preferring during the night and you go back, you actually make it back to the monastery around, I would say 11 o'clock the next morning with your 4-hour meditation.
Alright. So first I'm going to look at the window that I normally would look for a thorn. See if I can. What time did you say it was?
About 11
Night?
in the morning.
In the morning. Okay. That's really powerful. So I'm gonna look through the window to see if I can see he's there. So that I don't see him.
Go ahead and do a perception check.
Me or him?
Me.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Oh, you want your eyes?
If you don't mind, please, sir.
Why don't you use words instead of looks there?
Well, I mean, I figured you were paying attention, so you knew what was going on.
It's really tough to do.
Also,
Use this one. Should I use the other one?
I figured if I put it on check, so I put for
Perception, right?
But it always involves strength stuff, though.
I'm already like proficient in strength.
Oh.
And you just can't find them like it. No deck stuff.
I know, but that stuff would be like, oops, I fell. Or
And
like,
is it
oops,
17?
they're falling.
17.
But I'm
Yes,
but I'm
you do
better at
actually.
deck stuff than you.
Can
Well,
just
if I'm
peer
trying
through
to
the
catch you, but that was-
very thin
So are
slit
you gonna be at the
window
top holding the
to
book?
one of
Last
the-
time?
Fine, you're right, I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone.
and you
It
do,
was to
well,
advantage. I should-
you smell thorn. I should say that instead, because all you would see would be monks. Well, you would be taking
I'm large.
You're pretty big, man.
mats, so you could see them. That's not.
I am large. You can probably see my hands. I love scaly hands.
Do we have gloves? Is that a part of the uniform? Okay.
I'll be large. I'll have scaly hands, and I have a tail.
Oh, while you're in your room?
Well, I think I always have a tail. So
Oh, you do
Yes.
have a tail? I wasn't sure you got a tail.
But, I mean,
I kind of flip flopped. But he seemed to think I have a tail, and I was going. I don't care. I have a tail.
assumed you.
I don't know.
Your legendary action.
I have a tail until the next time it comes up, and I forget I have a tail.
Or until it gets severed horribly in battle. And someone keeps that trophy.
Then I'm gonna be dead, or they're gonna be dead.
Okay.
Just saying.
I'm gonna communicate with
Definitely throw it.
unless I try to like shoot with an arrow that super narrow slit. We're not gonna try that.
Am I asleep already?
It's 11 in the morning.
11 in the morning, so you guys came in at 10.
I'm asleep.
I thought it was 2.
We came in at 10.
Okay. I feel so.
Okay, so then you're sleeping, so good. Alright, well,
But you'll notice a patch of strangely disturbed earth.
what's that?
So, well,
Looks like it's upside down. You should watch the other side.
unless you did investigating, you might see it.
Oh, true.
But I mean, he's following my scent. My scent trail will be there. It'll be focused because I spent some time there. Just saying.
Strong sense of humor.
Touched a lot of things around it. Just on the tree to feed the left.
Alright, so
The taste of the fire.
I mean, I guess I'll go about my business then.
You follow that scent trail. You
So
find
I'm
my
distant,
thing.
so I'm going to distance myself from the monastery and go around it, so that I'm not,
Do a stuff check.
Oh well. Oh. Okay. 45.
Yes.
No,
Yeah, yes.
26.
All right.
I didn't miss
Hell yeah. You find little shadows and crevices and little trees that you can hide behind. And so you go to the north side.
Like the spot on the ground, how will I get past that? I'm not telling
So you go on the other side of the monastery, and you see, you've seen it before, but you didn't know what was there until you know now. What is where the garden is. There is a crumbling wall, which has the window has been bricked up and graded. That's just been poor. Nobody's been has done anything with it.
So that's what I show up. Okay, he said I had to dig about 3 to 4 feet. So as quietly as I can, taking as long as I need to remain as quiet as I can, I'll begin to dig.
So since you rolled so high, it takes you about 15 minutes to dig a small hole, and you dig and you eventually your claws start scraping on the iron grate.
These calls were made from digging. That's just what they do.
Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to examine the grate. What does it look like? Did it, how does it look like this would need to be removed?
So when you're digging down, it looks like it was, it looks like a hexagonal grate. The holes are pretty small, and what's on top of it are like kind of large stones which are sitting on top of it. And when you're digging down, you kind of just have to dig past the stones to actually get the grate. And the hole you dug was pretty small, so you can look down. You don't have dark vision, do you? Oh, you do? Oh, yeah. So you can look down. There's no light, but you can see like shadows, but you can't really see much detail. Looks like a tunnel.
The shadows, do they appear to be moving?
No.
Does it look like I can open the grate?
Yeah. If you dug out some more. Like the edges aren't defined right now. It's just like the center. You found like the center of the grate essentially.
How can I tell how deep it is from where I am to the bottom of where?
It's about 30 feet. You can see, like when you look down, you can see some like the tunnel's kind of wet. You can see some water.
Can I teleport down to where I'm going?
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. Since you can see it, technically. So you want to teleport then?
Sure.
So you teleport down, shadow step, and you arrived in this very disused mine tunnel. It's partially caved in. You can see ahead of you, it curves to your right, and you do see some candles or torches or whatever is lighting the tunnel to your right. Like it curves and you see torches or whatever lighting.
All right. So I mean, I want to keep it the stealth, but I'm gonna. First, I'm gonna smell the air. Do I smell what do I smell?
It smells stale. You've been down here before. It smells familiar. There are smells of incense that may be drifting down from the top level. You smell the kind of crisp, clean scent that the monks usually have. You
They don't use secret. They use sacred. Get it? Sacred stuff.
I get it. It's pretty good.
it smells earthy. It's mainly made out of stone and earth.
All right. So I'm going to ease my way along the path as quietly as I can.
Okay. Which is pretty dark quiet.
So that goes.
And I'm peering around corners to see if I see anybody.
Okay. So the tunnel goes about 40 feet straight, and then it goes right another 10 feet. It's like and then goes straight another 10 feet before there's a T intersection.
So it goes straight 40 feet, right 10 feet.
And straight another 10 feet before it T's.
So does it go, you're saying it goes this, and then to the right, and then back up?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And then T's. Okay. I'm going to peer in each direction of the T.
Okay.
From a
Which
corner.
direction do you look at first?
Left.
So when you
Yeah,
left,
choose back then.
you see the tunnel heads about 40 feet straight. You see it kind of, if you're looking straight, it kind of veers to your left and then goes straight again. And then if you're looking left down that straight hallway, you can see that there's a tunnel, another T
On the right side?
on the left side.
Oh.
It goes right and left.
So it goes straight and then kind of veers off to the left. And then it T's again. Because you said when I look to the left, it goes straight for about 40 feet. And then it goes slightly to the left again. And then it T's.
seems a bit far. Television's so wide.
That's where you entered. That's where the T section is. So that's there. There's goes that.
It's very complicated.
So that's
So these two are the actual path.
this is a path. If you look to your left, there's another path going this way. And then there's another path going this way.
So ignore the thing
Another path going that way.
Alright, and when I look to my right,
Goodness, could you make any more noise?
Fame, please.
I didn't answer it. There's a lot of paths in here. Do you have the masking stuff on?
Oh,
I mean, they gave it to you, right?
it is.
So you should put one on, right?
I suppose I could.
I mean, just in case like somebody sees you from the distance, they'd probably just be like, not even care, just walk on by. But if they see you as in you, they'd be like, oh, I should probably investigate this.
This is not the liking you're looking
I feel like that's not gonna work.
for.
And you could just go on mask and like, whew, be done with it. Plus, it's not even one of their masks anymore. It's just, I know it's called. Look, don't you have enough silver on your person right now? Go with a little gold, all right? Counterbalance it.
Alright, so that's pretty much the layout.
I can see right now.
You do see, when you peer around the corner, you do see one monk right there.
Someone who will instantly know you're not where you belong if he sees you without a mask and robe. Understand?
Stroll on by. Good day to you, sir.
If you're gonna do that, you should just teleport past him.
Alright. Okay. I will put the mask on, I guess, and I'll put the cloak or robe that they gave me on, but excuse me, over my other clothes.
Okay.
About how much of me is covered by that robe?
Like all of it. If you have a backpack, you want to cover the backpack.
So you're telling me that my enormous robe is not being covered?
Just roll that over your robe.
Right.
Monks carry gourds, I assume, every once in a while.
What do you mean your robes didn't come with gourd? You gotta talk to them.
It's full of sacred sand. Man, leave me be.
But knowing that, I would have left my gourd Next to that taco thing I saw and put Bell on the ground where I buried it. So I wouldn't have my board. Okay. Talk about being obvious. Alright, so let's quietly venture this way.
Okay.
To about here, and we're gonna peer on this corner.
Around.
Hello! Hi, baby. She's not
You feel bad?
No,
Okay.
I dried my hair.
Oh, very nice.
We're all very proud of you for dyeing your hair, just so you know.
Smells pretty.
My mom did it.
When she did, you like it? Me too.
You gonna go snuggle with mommy?
So who dried the hair?
She did, I did. Didn't you hear?
Then she was like, "Mommy."
She was talking about the washing of her hair and making it smell pretty. Keep up.
Look, I don't have kids. What do you want from me?
Keep up.
It's so confusing.
Kids? So how do you
They say the darndest things.
Confusing.
expensive? Ron's like, you don't even know, man. 20 kids. 20 kids in secret.
But sometimes I just see things that make me be like, really? And I'm like, wow. And I just keep showing.
Okay, so
Now I'm curious.
a friend of mine, she's got 3 kids, right? And they're all under 5. And her oldest is a girl, and her middle child is a boy. And they'll take a bath together. And so they're in the bathtub. And her daughter's like, they had toys in the bath. And she's like, here, put this in my butt. And so I'm kind of just like, and then her son just like, okay, as if, this is not at all strange or out of the ordinary, so here it goes. And so she's like, what did he just say? She ran in the bathroom. She's like, oh my gosh, no. Yeah, they do say the darndest thing.
Down the hallway, you see 2 more monks. See a hallway to your left and a 2 hallways. 2 hallways on your left, 2 hallways on your right.
And it's not very lit down here,
There's like torches, like every 10 feet or so.
so it's dim.
Sounds like a lot of shadows. You can say that. They got a whole garden. I want to grow up potatoes.
Alright, so I'm
Very
going to
functional.
shadow step to here. So that to avoid detection there.
Okay.
What do I see when I'm
That's what
looking
you just described.
That just goes.
Didn't know politics.
No,
I'll say politics and just casual. Yeah. With the can.
when I peer this way, I don't see
I'm
anybody.
slightly more curious.
Just so once you come to this corner here,
Oh,
then people to the left.
do you want to see? Do you want your doctor for now?
Yes.
You said I've been here before, so then I would know where I'm going, right?
Yeah.
So am I going in the direction of where I need to
Where do you want to go?
I'm trying to get to where I would imagine they would have the
What's
wait.
this thing like you stand
That'd be upstairs.
Like kind of small.
Am I going in the direction to go upstairs? I'm almost certain it's in the complete opposite direction, like over here.
I have one good picture.
Alright, we'll just say since you have your mask and guns. You don't have to be stealthy. So the stairs are pretty much like that way. That would be all those ingredients would be
In the ingredient
Ratio.
I just came.
they probably would have some in their supply room, like by the kitchen.
I have to check. I changed the filter last week.
So, like some of the herbs and stuff would be in the garden.
Okay, so then I will.
Just want to go to the kitchen.
Yeah,
But it's your
okay.
control.
See it this way. I'm still gonna be mildly stealthy to not draw attention to myself.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna inch along the walls like this.
I don't do this.
Don't
mind me.
One of the monsters.
I'll walk like this all the time.
Cubes.
I'll leave you there.
It's like 5 minutes. So, once I feel some ice, I come back.
And never, you just take ice because you need some ice. Yeah.
Huge ice maker. Why wouldn't I take ice? I'm there. I got keys.
You guys
Don't
are
put glass in it though.
long rested. Is Wharf, I guess.
So we're ahead of Derek in the time.
4 p.m. Wow, we've long rested a long time.
It was 10 a.m.
Really?
Yes.
I thought it was like, I don't know why. Okay. 4 p.m. We rested. Everything's at max. We're ready to head out.
Boom, let's go.
Wait, first I have to go see Fenrir.
Okay. Can I see them?
I mean, can he come with me to see my wolf? Carbo said I can see my wolf. All right.
Ooh.
Cool.
They take you outside.
Yep.
They just
I gotta write this down so I don't know where they're taking me.
Doesn't sound like they're taking us anywhere.
they kind of bring you to a halt. One of the monks goes around the monastery to somewhere you can't see.
Okay.
Well, which side of the monastery?
They go around the east side.
So we're on the south side? South side. Let's go around the east.
He's cool. Like I can't follow him.
The monks just like have you kind of tracked. I mean, you can attack them if you want.
I will not attack.
You got a longbow.
It takes about 7 minutes.
Okay.
And then they bring Fenrir
Mhm.
with a chain around his neck.
Oh, okay. All right.
Thor doesn't like this.
Neither do I.
And so Fenrir comes and sees you, his eyes go wide, and he's like kind of jumping a little bit, but he kind of calms down, knowing there's a chain around his neck.
Yeah, he's smart.
They bring him forward.
Yeah, I go forward.
He's like, it's so very good to see you again, Master. It's been a long time.
That it has.
Or has it been? I don't know.
It feels like it's been a long time. I scratch his head and his ears, and I look at him. It's like, where did they bring you from?
Because from here, from the east, it's a hidden cave of sorts.
In caves, which cave?
East side.
Get inside Fenrir.
No, east side. is
Oh,
what I said.
Okay.
He's the inside.
All right.
That's where they put me and the bear and some other creature that was constantly whispering to me. I couldn't tell what it was.
Okay.
Whispering?
Okay. Okay. Look here. Look like they're gonna take you back home.
Are you taking me with you?
I am not
Oh.
taking you.
What is this doing
I
here?
can't take you. I can't take you with me right now. The situation does not allow for it. Okay. How do I believe me? I want to take you with me.
Oh.
How long am I going to be in there?
Not much longer. Because now I know where you are. So what I want you to do is when they take you back, I want you to drag your claws. All right? I want you to leave a trail as best as you can. When I come back, I will follow that trail. I will find you, and I will let you free.
Sounds very good, Master.
I'll find you.
I'll do that.
All right.
Don't take very long.
I give him a big hug, and I hold him real close, real hard.
I've missed you, Master.
I miss you. I missed you too.
Real quick, telepathically, I ask Fenrir if he wants a piece of beef jerky. I walk over and I give him a piece of beef jerky.
You even have jerky at home.
Of course I do. Can me? Thorn stuffs his pockets with breakfast already when it's given to him. It's only useful for doggy treats.
All right,
And
cool.
when I give him the scratch pennies, he was 1 more percent.
All right, cool.
So, you take Fenrir back.
Yep.
And then telepathically ask Nor how he's talking to his wolf about his magic birthday.
Good question. I think they took that, didn't they? They took it all out. I was still told I wouldn't have been able to understand him. Wait, hold on. Let me just double check.
Sorry.
Let me just double check something. Let's see.
I mean, that's literally what I was going to ask you. I can talk telepathically, so it doesn't matter. You're proficient in Fenrir Sign Language. I know you. Really, I was just messing with you. I had to make me laugh.
I can't.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We'll see. We're going
Figured it out.
third party through
All right.
Thorn.
They're translating for me. I can only read basic things that I know I couldn't get them fine details. Regardless, hopefully he does.
seemed in good health.
Hopefully, as long as he does what I told him to do,
If they hurt Fenrir, Nor won't even have to kill him.
it'll be messy. But it will be immediate. It will be messy, but it won't be immediate.
It'll be messy, and it'll be immediate.
No, because
Immediate, non-immediate.
you know, right?
That's our coding.
Whichever, however you want. Well, this one. Okay, great.
When I'm done, I tap out, he jumps in. All right, it's
Give
never
you
good.
their items.
Great.
And
Great.
30 feet of rope.
Cool. How many arrows did they give me for this thing?
Say
All right, that's sufficient.
What if it rope, guys?
30 feet of rope. That's
That's
90
fine.
feet
I
total.
gave myself my points. I did not give myself my health. I should probably be a full out for this one. All right.
Yeah.
Did they give us any like titans or anything or shrill?
Give us some healing potions, you stingy monks. We're
No.
good.
To be fair, we probably should ask for some.
probably like a grappling hook, at least.
That's a good thing to have.
Grappling hook or like the Tomb Raider pick.
Something to throw up.
You tired? Yeah. I'm turning the
Well,
monks.
no more when we get to these
I'm
bluffs.
turning the monks. Give us this stuff. Hey monks, how about some healing potions, some medicinal herbs, anything like that? We're going to assassinate some dudes.
We're going to assassinate assassins.
We could definitely use some healing for assassination. I'm just saying, it'd be more useful with that edge than without. What do you say?
There is some flowers out there
On the mountain?
on top of the mountain, on top of the bluffs.
There's more.
Yeah.
That can give you some healing.
What do they look like?
This is on my side of the mountain.
They are on both sides.
What do they look like?
Look for the red petals
Help our feelings here in the sun.
with yellow stripes.
It's not often you see flowers that are striped. Red flowers with yellow stripes.
Red petals
For
are
some
good.
reason, it might heal us.
Or no.
If only our medicine herbalism guy knew this.
That'd be handy. But wow, it does. We'll make this.
We should roll for it once in a while to make a healing potion.
Okay, dokie. How about some poison? Can we have some poison? Do you have any poisons around here? Do you have any plants that are
That
poison?
is the yellow flower with red stripes.
Uh-oh. Wait, what?
Well, this is not gonna hurt, guys.
No, I'm sorry.
All right. Well then, we should probably get going. Which direction should we head to cut off these assassins? West. All right, we're heading west to cut off the assassins from the Howling Hatred.
I will warn you guys. Killed a couple of them before. They hurt.
How do they hurt?
Swords and magic, if I recall correctly. Lightning, especially. I remember a lot of lightning.
That
The other
sounds
ones.
unbelievably exciting. Okay,
And like
I feel like I was Sarko.
previous mission 3 of Monks will
so
I thought I saw something. Sorry.
Squirrel.
What was that?
He's got his chopstick in his hands, and the others are laughing at him, and he's like,
are these three monks gonna come with us? They're just gonna watch.
They will watch.
Okay, now what if we all die? I imagine they're gonna have to stop the assassins themselves. Only if we all die.
what if we're unconscious?
If you all fall unconscious, they will finish them
Will they resuscitate us?
after the battle.
That's okay, that's a nice safety net. I appreciate that. Okay guys. Strategize time. Alright.
Verbally or telepathically, and on the road or not on the road?
Telepathically on the road.
Okay. We're hunting for assassins, and we're heavily distracted with an internal talk.
Alright. We can talk till we get to the climbing part.
Okay.
Alright. So Thorn, clearly you're gonna be our close range guy. Okay?
Lights his flaming sword.
I mean maybe save that for later.
Turns off his flaming sword.
Alright. Jelly, you and me, we're gonna be long range. You're gonna rain down the magic. I'm gonna rain down the arrows. First chance I get, I'm gonna try to cast spike growth to get as many as possible to limit their movement options. And then we just go to town on them.
They're assassins,
Yep,
so I don't know if that means they're sneaky or not.
that's true. But as long as we can out sneak them, just gotta
Also, when we get up there,
Yeah.
Jelly, you mentioned being invisible.
Mhm.
Would it be smart to have you invisible, or one of us, or probably you invisible?
probably Jelly.
Because A, you'd be a surprise, and
Yes.
B, if they surprise us,
Yes,
they can't knock you out before the fight starts.
that's true.
Because I don't think they can knock me out before the fight starts. I just think I'm stronger.
I think I too could avoid.
I think I have too much health when they do that.
I plan to be incognito as often as possible, just using my natural stealth.
So you'll be invisible, maybe if you want. He'll be stealthy, and I'll be the walking bullseye. Perfect.
It works.
Thorn's gonna switch to his weather passive. His master's weather passive, which gives him resistance to lightning.
Oh, no. No,
I'm resistant to lightning.
You're resistant to lightning damage.
I am.
You think?
Because I gave you my Scar Dragon Claw, which gives you resistance to lightning.
Dragon Claw.
Sometimes I'm really disappointed in you.
Written down, bro. I totally have that written down.
What else have I given you?
That other thing.
Bracers,
Yep.
grappler, wrestling. Yeah.
Faceless laughter.
No,
Yeah, that's what you know. Something.
I did not.
You sure? Yes. Okay.
Do you want it?
Wow. Thank you.
Hey, how many magic items have you given me? Okay,
Oh, wow.
like what?
The invisible dagger.
The invisible dagger
Yes.
that I've never had.
You've had it.
What are you talking about?
When we were fighting Lilith, I picked up like 4 daggers. I kept 2.
You talking about the ghost people we killed?
Yes.
And we took their weapons
Yes.
that were just just non-existent.
They were existent.
Do we actually have those?
Yes, I have my invisible daggers.
So mine has been behind my ear this entire time.
These entire time.
I just let's just keep walking until we hit these mountains.
All right. You're in the mountain.
We're in the mountains.
The monastery is like in the bluffs.
All right, there's a climbing wall. When do we climb? Are we at the climbing part?
Sure.
Yeah, we're at the climbing part,
Go
guys.
about 60 feet north, and then the monks just motion towards the top.
So is it like one big cliff face we need to climb, or is there gonna be like a lot of sequential like climbing? You know what I mean? Like are we climbing like a cliff or like a mountain?
Kind of like a, but there's spots where it's pretty sheer. So who's going first?
Obviously,
Oh.
our best climber.
So quick
Unless
question, like how tall is this mountain?
Do a wisdom check.
Guys,
Can I
tell me how tall you think this mountain is.
I would like to also do some wisdom checking.
That's a wisdom check. That's a 14.
That's pretty good. It's better than mine. Mine's a 11.
It's more than 100, about more than 100 feet.
That's pretty tall.
Hmm.
Is there any way to, instead of brute force climb, that I could parkour my way up this mountain?
Quick. Well, you might. So we know the Howling Hatred is approaching from this direction, and they're on the mountain. So is there like a plateau above this somewhere? Okay.
Yeah.
So there's
the
like
bluffs,
an edge. There's a top. That's
Yeah,
like,
there's it's basically cliffs. It's plateaus, bluffs, essentially. It's like the Grand Canyon.
but there is like.
essentially.
Okay. So we're in the middle of the Grand Canyon or whatever. So wait, it's like the Grand Canyon.
It's like the Grand Canyon where it's like there's a plateau.
So we're in the far side. I'm trying to get across.
No.
Or are we in the middle?
You're in the bottom.
Okay.
We're trying to climb up to the top.
So much.
So there's definitely no way to parkour.
Other levels.
I mean, go and do a perception check.
Oh, I'm real good at perceiving.
Other levels.
It's not as good as
That's terrible. That's a
You're like-
10.
I got a 15. I get the same.
Stand up.
So you look up, you see one ledge or place where you can get up to like the first level, and then try to do it. I'll have you do another perception check.
Well, my question to the group is,
Yep.
do we want to just like expend whatever and get up this as fast as possible and not worry about it, or like
We should get up as safely.
what do we want to do? We want to like take it slow and use rope?
Yeah, we want to take it slow and use rope.
Okay, here's my real question.
Yeah.
Do you want me to spend some points, pop out some wings,
Yeah.
and spend 2 trips and just carry both of you up there?
Yeah. Do that.
Okay.
That's an option. That was an option the whole time. You're just feel free.
Thorn will spend 5 points and activate his bestial sense. Sense? That's not what bestial form is. You know, the beast thing.
Jelly, don't you know fly?
And
So I guess you haven't prepared today is the question. Okay.
and then he will sprout wings majestically out of his back,
So
surprising the party.
Nora and Jelly, you see out of Thorn's back, just like
Very
protruding
majestic.
Okay, now,
bones and fur and
question is, are they angel wings?
Why do you
Are
have
they
fur?
bat wings? Are they dragon wings? Or are they bird wings?
I feel like bird wings
I'll
is
let-
generally
I'll
the
let you
answer,
I'll let you-
but I'll let you decide. Okay.
So you see, it's actually made out of bones and fur,
Oh.
and it starts coming out of his back,
Oh.
That's
Seriously,
great.
I'm eating.
and you can see blood start to, come out of where the wings are coming.
Thorn, are you okay?
They start to grow and come out, and they come out like fingers.
Ooh, you got the South Station.
This was just a bonus action, guys.
Thorn.
Since you've never done this before, I'm gonna
Okay.
take a little bit of damage.
Fair.
As he picks up 68.
Thorn, what is this?
You take 15 points of damage.
15. Okay.
What is this horror? What is this horror?
Slowly comes out and like about 8 feet wingspan made of looks like animal fur.
What
I'm gonna
are
try.
you?
I'm gonna try not to throw it. That's a 19. I definitely don't.
Hey,
You know what?
nice job.
I did a goof roll to see if I threw up, and I rolled very well.
So, do you want to be invisible before I carry you up there, or what? Because I don't even have any of my stuff. So I can carry both.
I don't know if like her going invisible now is any reason to.
All right, Joel, you want to go for it? I'll carry you up the top. Just don't do that. Then I'll carry Joel up, and it gives me flying equal to my walking.
Okay. I'll just have you do a strength check.
It's a 25.
25. So he's lean up.
Whoops.
I'm really sorry when I go back 3.
First
I
time
didn't
you're
know
like,
they were gonna do
this
it.
is really easy.
I mean, I just started with the light.
So it's about 130 feet up. So it takes you a couple minutes. And then drop the jelly off on the top. You guys see at the top there is like sporadic places of trees, some mounds of stone and dirt, just kind of clustered in this kind of barren landscape.
I have a question. Are we still dressed as monks?
Did we change?
Essentially, yeah.
We should probably fix that.
It's probably a good idea.
I'm not gonna ask the question. I was gonna think.
Anyways, I'm gonna go back down for more.
I would like to please give me the grappling hook.
Give you the grappling.
I tie it to my rope, and I just tie some rope around. I tie that rope around my waist. All right, I'm ready to go.
Just in case I drop
Yes.
you. Okay.
Yes.
Smart man. That's an 18.
Okay.
But he's a dexterous, not strong man. He's not.
Norris,
A little heavier.
a little heavier than Jelly.
Plus,
So
I'm on lap 2. You know, it's
you're getting pretty tired.
all these new muscles I haven't quite used.
These weird wing muscles.
Yeah. It's really specific in the
Takes you
back, man. Like, you can't
quite a
work
bit
with
longer,
that
but you do eventually get up to the top.
Cool.
All right.
Wait, how long did that take?
Like 20 minutes.
Oh,
I can fly for 41 minutes.
So we'll leave you guys there. Go back to preparing. So you go upstairs and you head towards the kitchen, and you see about 5 other monks there. You see other monks coming in with like food or vegetables, and some taking out like garbage and everything. You see hot coals in the 2 big brick hearths in the middle of the room. You smell baking bread. You see sacks of flour, salted fish, dried vegetables, wheels of cheese. You see a bunch of collection of mismatched cutlery, and you see the doorway to the storeroom on the west side.
Okay, as inconspicuously as I possibly can,
It's all stew. All of it.
I'll
Just sits down with a stew pot. It's all. Pull out a spoon. Just
eat all of it. That's not the best idea. I make my way over to the storeroom.
Is this like a super secret kitchen, or is this like the kitchen we worked in?
This kitchen you went in.
I made awesome stew in that kitchen.
I made. Actually, I wasn't even in the kitchen, was I?
Or it was a travesty.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna make
So you go to the storeroom door, and one of the monks
Yeah, actually, I can't make.
just
It's too much.
It was
tilts his head.
totally understandable.
have enough books in here. We don't need any more.
As I take 5 minutes to think on my feet.
Do you need something?
I was on my way to take inventory of the storeroom supplies to see what extras we need. I seem to have forgotten my clipboard.
Well, might as well get your clipboard then.
So I head on out. I got my clipboard. Make one out of stone. Not a good idea. Just pull a stone out of the wall and make clipboard. So I walk off. Where would I would prefer
Yeah,
where I
probably
would
the
find
library.
Okay, so I'm gonna go find some paper or parchment. Let's go over there.
Okay. You go to the library. You see writing desk under large, and you see a large workroom, dusty tomes, stacks of parchment, pots of ink clutter each desk. You see another about 7 monks in there doing research. They are, looks like some of them are copying books. And one or two of them just look in your direction, nod.
So, nod back and grab a clipboard and head on out.
Take a few pieces of parchment.
Yeah, and of course I'm writing utensil.
Okay. All right, you can head back to the kitchen. I'm sorry, did Helen Ray send you? We weren't expecting inventory this early. We have another 2 weeks until the next month show wrap.
Right. This is just the preemptive to make sure things are right now, to see if we need to reallocate any supplies, make sure everything is decent. Basically a pre-checkup for when we actually do the real inventory.
Do a deception check.
Oh, I hate these. But I'm going to roll extremely well.
What? That is definitely cocked. Oh,
Thank goodness.
Doesn't he have a ring for that anyways? Thought people couldn't tell me that.
Yeah, it is invisible. Yeah. Thank goodness, because that wasn't very good. Deception is charisma, right? Oh, no, that's a 6.
Well,
I guess to
every-
be fair, not being able to tell if he's lying doesn't exactly mean he's convincing, but whatever.
Yeah.
Remember, you have magic items.
Yeah.
Like that +1 dagger.
Right, because I'm just going to +1 dagger somebody here in front of everybody.
I'm just saying, if you don't want that +1 dagger, just give it to me. I'll take it.
Right.
Okay. You say very well. So you enter the room. So when you go into the room, you just see herbs, fruit and vegetables, and pots and pans, drawers filled with miscellaneous kitchen material.
So no, I am going to write down different items. I mean, I'm not going to write down everything, but I'm going to write down different items.
Okay.
And create like a little checklist type of deal. So that if someone checks in on me, then I'm actually looking like I'm doing stuff and I'm writing stuff down. So, so I'm going to make my way through to see if I can find. I want to see if I can find everything on this list if it's in here. But especially, the dragon claw, the dragon scale, and the Medusa's eye.
Okay. Do an investigation check.
Okay, so I'm really good with like wisdom stuff and dexterity things. So if we could do one of those. Investigation.
Just we understand what messed up.
Okay, so 15.
It takes you a while just to kind of browse everything. Everything's kind of rearranged from when you were here last, so you're not quite sure where everything is now. You do see that there are two drawers that appear to be locked. You're not able to open
What do these drawers look like?
them. Kind of like
Like those.
Like a drawer or a cabinet?
a cabinet.
What are the cabinet made of?
Looks like just plain wood. Cherry.
One thing.
Where's George Washington when you need him?
One thing I can't manipulate. Cherry wood. Okay,
It's funny because I was going to ask you what kind of wood for no reason.
So of course it would probably what I'm looking for will probably be in there. But I've looked all over the place. Well, I've looked around, didn't find any of those. Did I find anything?
You found a good quantity of those flowers,
Mm-hmm.
the Duke rose and the other flowers.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Trying to be more organized with these things, and now I can't find anything.
Page numbers.
Table of contents. I guess.
Normally accompanied by page numbers.
Yeah. I guess.
I have no idea what's happening.
Okay, Duke's Rose. Wow. Okay, so Duke's Rose. Did I find that?
Yep. Wild Crown.
Reddish Samosa.
Yep.
Treebark. Okay. Lye.
I think samosa sounds like.
Yes.
It does sound
Very small
It's
quantities.
too close to
Mhm.
mimosa.
I've never tried those.
They are fine.
A little bit.
They're great.
Okay.
That's fine.
Was it enough to match the ingredients that
The recipe.
Mhm.
I mean,
I
I can't tell you that.
all right, so I just can't find the
That's-
right
that's-
scale for using the eye. Which chances are it
That's
could be
not
in these
why.
cabinets.
It's also true.
It's not the closer you get to juice.
Okay, so I have a question. Should I ask the guy to open the drawer for me so I can count those and then like sleight of hand the key from him? Sleight of hand would be it's Dexter. So I'm not too bad at that.
You could. Are you in a closed room? Or are you trying to stay here? Or are you just trying to get it and leave? What are you trying to do?
But I'm trying to get it and leave.
I mean, just want to get it and leave. You could punch him 4 times and try to stun him on each occasion.
Right.
Spend your key points and walk away. I don't know. You don't want to get in a fight, so.
But the stun is only lasts until the end of my next turn, which theoretically is only a total of 12.
At which point you'll already be teleported away and you look like everybody else and you'll be on your way out the secret entrance. Excellent.
If you're stunned, can you speak?
I don't know.
Yeah, I actually want to say no because I tried to talk and then I was like,
Well, yeah, just you're stuttering basically.
Okay.
Well, while he's stunned, you could snap his neck.
Plus one dagger to the jugular.
You have a +1 dagger.
But see, the thing is, it's such an easy save to me.
what's the DC?
14.
Only 14?
Yeah.
What determines your
It's 12 plus your wisdom.
Yeah.
Because you have a proficiency of 4 now, so it's 8 plus 4, 12. Plus whatever your wisdom is.
You sure?
Everything is 8 plus proficiency plus
whatever
your class's thing, and your class thing was wisdom, so.
Eight plus 4 plus 3. So, okay, so it'd be a
I don't want to look up what I already know is accurate.
50?
It's a good idea, 50. Oh, right. Oh, wait a minute.
But then again, if that's what you're gonna do, you gotta do that. It's like, oh, you caught me trying to steal this thing. You'll probably be ready for it. I mean, worst case, they kill you probably. It'd be probably the worst case, yeah.
They would
Pretty bad.
That's
That's a
bad.
pretty bad worst case
They would
scenario.
just
Okay,
knock him
so-
unconscious and then imprison him, then interrogate
No, I'm pretty sure they'll kill him. Like they've already empoisoned him with silver. You know.
him.
What are you looking for?
I'll just turn to the monk face.
Okay.
All right, so can
I know we
what is
confirmed
it?
it.
Yeah,
But
this is
I
for the
don't know.
lock.
I was just thinking you're
What is the
long
lock?
alphabetical order.
It's like a padlock,
I'm
it's
not
like
doing
a
much
key
right
lock.
It's a key lock. Looks like it's embedded
Look how
into the
powerful
door.
clerics are.
Clerics. Cool. What's their spell casting?
What will be the likelihood of like shimmying a dagger in there and kind of like
Just jam it.
yeah to like break the
Maybe
lock?
I'm multi-class.
You'd have to do a sleight of hand check
I don't know why, but okay.
twice
That's a good point.
to get
I
the
got
dagger out.
But I'm just saying, like, I'm already wise, so it's
Sleight of
like,
hand
not
check.
be insane.
I was thinking about my wizard just because I'm intelligent. That's not accurate.
I would have something at my spell casting.
Man, I can't roll that.
And it does look like when you're in there, you notice that the monks outside the door, like look inside every once in a while.
Pick a date. Stupid date.
Well, I mean, you already picked one, didn't you?
Not really. No, it's not. It's not. It's just it's possibly a candidate.
Okay.
Oh, man, I think it's like life.
Can you real quick? Can you go to the monk page and look up the elemental attunement? It's on like 78.
That's
The next page. Right hand side. Right hand side.
elemental to
Oh,
you can.
there we go. Thank you. Let's see. Spark. Shower sparks. When spirit miss. Okay,
Are you providing a distraction?
that's the plan.
Smart.
Okay.
Smart.
That's
So,
always
Man is being smart.
It's always helpful.
all right. So,
As your
we're going to
Immediately.
we're going to ask someone, the person who questioned me.
I'm starting to say cut twice.
I'm gonna on my list. I'm gonna add a few things. Put check marks in quantities pertaining to the item that I have. Probably have like 50 items written down. Of course, it's mildly fabricated, but it's things that I would imagine would be in here. And so I'm gonna have. It's in alphabetical order. So I'm gonna have. How close are they now? White, Medusa. So I'm gonna say, hey, a couple things I'm missing. I'm gonna make up a few things, and then say Medusa's eye, and so I'm missing the dandelion root, Medusa's eye,
That was fun. I enjoyed
the
looking at
eagle feathers, and the white dragon scales. But the drawer over here is locked, so maybe some of these things are in there.
Well, only the need to ask permission to open the cabinet. We are unaware of a few of those items.
Maybe we're out of those, or maybe we don't carry those anymore.
Yeah, I don't know
We
if
don't
we
carry
carry
those
those
anymore.
Do you know offhand which ones those would be?
The eagle's feathers, we have no use of those.
Hmm.
And
Let's scratch that off of there.
dragon scale and Medusa's eye. It's very odd. item.
Are we in a storm of some kind or like a pantry?
The storeroom.
So I asked him, I was like, okay, well, could you just unlock the dresser, the cabinet here, so I can
Can you send me that?
check off those things that are in there?
You need to ask permission from the Roku.
But I thought we were already under the understanding that she's the reason that I'm here.
That's only special access.
Or maybe, I don't know, someone taking inventory of things that are going to hand her this list.
She needs to give you need to ask permission.
I don't think you understand that it's implied that I have the permission because she is the one who sent me here to take the inventory of the storeroom.
Again, like we said, it's too early for that.
Again, we are doing this preemptively so that we can adjust things accordingly. So that way, when we need to make an order for something or we need to go out and buy something, we know it.
I wish I could communicate telepathy.
Just keep telling them the same thing.
Well, why don't you wait here
wheels
for
at this point?
a minute? I'll be right back.
I hope he's not going to verify his.
All right, we'll go grab something to drink.
Is he leaving him alone?
No, there's a couple other things wandering always.
So when he leaves, I walk out, heading over to where something to drink would be. And then as I notice him exiting, we all look alike. So I hand my makeshift inventory sheet to someone and say, would you mind holding this by that door for me while I insert something convincing that I need to do elsewhere?
Use the restroom.
Use the restroom.
The little monk room. Let's never say that again.
They're gonna go out of the kitchen.
Is there only one way into the kitchen?
That seems like a fire hazard. Just saying.
It does, right?
I guess it's made out of stone and earth, but still.
Well, there's probably someone nearby who can, like, manipulate fire with their bare hands.
So, looking as differently as I possibly can, and
He's got a hunch now.
right, in posture and the way I walk, I exit the kitchen or wherever I am.
Okay. And just it leads into the common room.
Okay, so then as I enter the common room, I nonchalantly survey its inhabitants, its occupants.
Okay. All right. So a couple minutes go by, and you see several monks entering and exiting. Do you stay in common room or do you go back in the kitchen?
I don't see them. I wouldn't be able to see. I wouldn't notice it was you guys. Well, I wouldn't notice it was you guys. Okay, so as people enter and exit, yeah, okay, I'll go back into the kitchen. See, I'm trying to get. Okay, yeah, I'll go back into the kitchen.
Okay. And while you're in the kitchen, you see one monk heading towards the storeroom, and he's looking around, and he spots the monk with your board, clipboard, and he says that no permission was given for an inventory. Nobody has access to the cabinet.
That's all he says to him? Okay, so as I'm kind of nonchalantly watching this, like this here, what happens next?
The monk just goes back out in the kitchen. The person that is holding the clipboard doesn't know what to do with it. Takes out the parchment, throws it into the fire.
And then, hey, where you doing my parchment? Oops. Okay, so I'll walk over towards that direction. And the one that I questioned, the one that asked, that said that the permission wasn't given, he left. Okay, so probably should have grabbed something before I left there. All right, so I go back over that way, and I go back into the room. Is there anyone in the room?
No, there's just one monk outside the door.
Okay, so we're gonna try to quietly jimmy the what's it called open.
All right.
But to the monk that's staying outside, I want to distract him a little bit.
Okay.
With a gentle rumbling of like stone, I guess. What are the walls made of?
Stone.
Our dungeon is settling.
Okay, so in the ceiling as well.
Yes.
All right, so I want to cause, as I'm trying to like open the lock, I want to cause like a little stone to trickle down.
Okay.
I mean, nothing like humongous to like crush them, but like just to like spray it. Bro, yes, I could. Just like spray it enough for him to like, shake his head a little bit.
Okay. All right, so do a sleight of hand check.
Here goes everything. Yes, that's a 7.
The 7.
Yep.
All right, so you take your dagger out and jam it in while you're doing your trembling of the power, and the dagger just gets stuck. You don't hear it pop, or you don't hear the lock do anything.
Of course.
You're not using the +1 dagger, just saying.
How you know I'm not using the +1 dagger?
Because you didn't say one.
That's the only dagger, aside from the invisible one. That's the only dagger. So that would make that an 80. But I mean, not much of a difference.
I don't think +1 daggers were better as lockpicks. I'm not sure.
See, I knew I was going to go poorly on that. Okay.
Inspiration?
No.
What? That's what I thought.
Where's Josh and his luck? Okay, so I guess I'll try to remove said dagger.
Do a dexterity check.
Thank you. Yeah, kind of. So that's a 22.
22. All right, successfully just slide it out.
But does it look like there's any kind of change to the lock at all?
Did it like a minor scratch.
Am I allowed to do it again?
Sure.
Hopefully in the minor scratch like
All right.
We'll let you think about what you're doing.
Okay, yeah.
Go back to you guys. So, on top of the bluff,
Does Porphyrion have a pick?
and like I said, you guys see little stains of trees, some brush, mounds of stone and dirt.
Mhm.
It's the land is pretty flat
Mhm.
as you're looking across, and it's kind of a desert type atmosphere.
Oh, there's nothing else to be climbed right at the top.
Do we see flowers in our neighborhood?
Do an investigation.
I'm just gonna aid you in your investigation.
Does that mean I get advantage?
Hey.
This is 6.
Uh,
Unless it's nature.
just an investigation.
Are you proficient in it?
I am. A 10.
You're looking around, don't see any around right
Okay.
It's like we don't see much going.
Well, we don't need flowers.
Should we lay in wait? Oh yeah, right. The flowers because of they could do they could do like the healing.
Let's just think. A, should we take off our monk stuff?
Yes.
Okay. B, don't think we have any other clothes.
Surely we have things underneath us. Why don't we just take off the mask and like turn the
I'm turn the robes inside out.
yeah. Is there a color on the inside? I never checked.
Just like badly.
Okay. Are we wearing anything underneath them or is it just robes?
It's just robes.
We
It
could
sounds
be,
uncomfortable.
we could just be naked. We could just be crazy. We could be crazy naked.
I mean, we could.
No.
I those things.
All right, we'll just take off. We'll just take off the mask. That hurts.
So should we be like hiding? Should we
Yeah.
be searching? Should I just be? Because I mean, I can fly
Okay.
in a second. Should I just be? Because
I mean-
it'll be very noticeable. I feel like me flying in the air because there's not exactly cover up there, but
Yeah,
I can look around.
but what are they gonna do? Attack you from the air? They want you. They want you to identify what you are.
I mean, they'll probably be very confused at what I am.
They'll definitely be that. Which your wings freak me out.
Thank you. I hope they're different every time.
I don't. I hope they improve. I hope they get better, man.
You hope I just grow into them?
So yes. Oh goodness gracious.
Um,
Well, we need to figure out where they. That'd be great. But we need to figure out like where they're coming from. That's the main thing.
That's the thing. We really just think they're up there. We don't know at all.
I mean, they were about a day away, and now it's like they're probably like half a day away because we slept. So, and we just know they're coming from the west. That's not a lot going on. But we assume
It's a big plateau.
we
Right?
assume is the big plateau.
Yeah.
There's multiple places they could come at from. So how are we gonna figure out how are we gonna figure this out? Just gonna look for them?
Yeah, the land just stretches out into the horizon.
Like, really?
Well, if they're coming to the monastery, presumably,
Yeah.
we know that even though there's this big giant area in front of us, they're coming roughly to where we are.
Yes.
So we could search in our immediate vicinity and try to find a place to lie in wait, or we can see if there's like what looks like a good avenue of approach for them.
Yeah, worst case scenario, they get past us and
The worst case scenario is they kill us.
no. That's if they try to kill us, that's fine. That means that they come in, we fight them.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
The worst case, they sneak past us,
Yeah.
and then we don't get to interact with them
Yeah,
at all.
also.
Yeah, it suck. So
So here's the question.
what's up?
If we were a gang group of assassins,
Yep.
how would we approach across this plateau?
Well, I would try.
Well, we're gonna roll really well for that as a team,
Okay.
and we're gonna find a very good avenue of approach that they are in fact on.
What kind of check is that?
That's we're gonna. I don't know. We should all roll for it.
Natural 20.
Whatever check this requires. I just want to know.
Natural 20 on if I was going to sneak into the
Yes.
monastery. How would I attempt to do it?
If we were a group of assassins attacking the monastery, how would we make our path across the plateau?
Well, being a ranger
Yep.
and a rogue,
I am both these things.
you know to just try to stay in shadows the best you can. Go behind mounds, go through the trees.
If only you had someone in with you guys who could, like, I don't know, track people.
I can track people.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. Maybe utilize that.
But we're not following somebody. We're waiting for somebody.
They
It's hard to
probably-
track somebody who you're
They
waiting.
probably wait until nighttime.
Okay.
Or if you could be like, hey, there are this many people in this vicinity. What's the range of your people finder?
Oh, that's a good point. We have a people finder.
I do have.
What are we doing?
It is 5 miles.
That's
That's so stupid.
Yeah, so you could track, hey, there's a group of this many people here.
All right. For the record,
How specific is it?
The barbarian mystic
Very.
did not have a great assassination route in mind.
all right. I'm gonna just sit
Did not go for it.
for a minute and try to detect people, preferably people in a direction that's not the monastery.
Because they're acting like fly you up in the air.
But yeah, but
They don't fly you up really high for that big difference. I don't know. It's stupid. I'm not doing
I got a 5 mile radius here.
it. Way too late. No, it's hard work.
All right.
So you take a minute.
Yep.
Kind of push your senses out.
Mm-hmm. They're not in range. But being a ranger in a
Did
world,
nothing at all come?
nothing besides the obvious people that I'm
Not
not in.
any humanoids.
Did the obvious people show up?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Did the obvious people like at the monastery and stuff show up?
It's in a radius or
It says 5 miles. Let me
5 mile radius, so I assume it's like not a flat circle. It's like a
yeah, it'd be the monster.
But I just want to make sure like it was working. But
Yeah,
it is a good
the-
point. That is a good point. What
It
if they're not?
shows the monks
What if they're not evils?
with you.
That
and
is
it
true.
shows the monks at the monastery.
If there aren't people, then that's not good.
But it really didn't say.
Do I? Oh, just out of kick, just for kicks, because I leveled up. Do I sense any aberrations within 5 miles?
Well, coincidentally, no. I don't know. I was gonna say, what is an aberration?
The thing we fought in what you call it, the Aboleth is aberration.
Oh. We're now sure fought a lot of those.
You sense 3.
Holy crap.
Where? Where are these three
I love
aberrations?
this.
Below you, underneath you.
They are directly beneath me. That's good to know.
Oh. Did you tell the group this?
Sure. Just as a heads up, I don't sense any people coming this way from outside of the monastery, but there are 3 aberrations directly beneath us.
That's nice.
So, quick question to our monk friends. Are the group of assassins already past us, or do you got some, things with really big teeth in the basement?
Are the assassins past you?
I think better question. Do you by chance have 3 monsters roughly 5-ish miles directly underneath us that you're just holding?
We have no idea.
You got no idea. Well, just as a heads up, there are 3 aberrations right underneath us. You might want to have someone look into that. Yep. Yep.
I wonder if that's what they're holding. You know, extras.
Let's just travel forward. I
Alright.
assume flying is a waste of time because it's really just as fast as walking. So,
Yeah. That's if you're gonna carry me, then it's gonna reduce your speed anyway. It's pretty terrible. Yeah, that's not great.
well, you can't walk up a cliff, can you? All right, but you can fly up a cliff.
Josh can. Just saying.
He's
Okay.
not wearing his
Can
shoes.
Josh do it while carrying somebody? No, he can barely walk up himself.
He also he wouldn't have
Touche.
So
Especially if he's riding a thing.
That's got a lot of things right.
and we're walking forward. And
How far do you want to go?
how far do you want to go, guys? I would like to keep to the trees.
You're the closest thing we have to an assassin person, so you lead the way.
All right, I would like to just kind of walk in going from tree to tree, remaining hidden, and just
guys trying to be stealthy?
I am trying to be stealthy.
I will try to be stealthy a good distance away from them.
Let me see how stealthy I'm being.
Roll stealth checks.
But it's still okay. That's a total of 20.
My man.
Not even gonna try to be stealthy.
Not gonna try to be stealthy. Alright.
Thorn's like sneaking from bush to bush. Bush is like half his size. He's like whistling at Andy Griffith. He's
So
just
you're
like,
are you gonna be close to Thorn then? Or are you gonna be yourself?
Well, I'm gonna be like near them, so just
Alright, well, they went two different directions.
I'm just following more of the distance.
I'm 20 stealth.
I guess we need
Thorn's
Do what?
Thorn.
She's over here just like looking stupid at me. She's like, Thorn, why do you even try? You just stepped on 14 twigs.
What did you roll for stealth?
I rolled a 3.
Swear
So
I
you
don't know.
wanna like go a couple miles?
I would like to go 1 mile and then stop. No, I would like to go half a mile. Stop and then take a minute to see if I feel anybody.
I mean, if they see us,
Okay. I'm gonna just peek out and be like, nothing yet. And then
I'll just ask you.
and then go another half mile and repeat.
So, in an hour, you can go about 3 miles.
Okay. You go about 3 miles an hour. Okay.
That's actually about right.
So let's why don't we do that for like 2 miles? Any objection?
Just 2 miles. 2 miles. Also, another 40 minutes.
Yep.
I can't find.
That's okay. We haven't found them yet. So
No more range for that.
and okay.
So you go a couple more miles.
Yep.
You push your senses out.
Yep. No human noise. It's unfortunate.
Let's see. What if they're not human?
Yep.
that's true.
Do you want to look? Let us look around, and I would like to walk out and just look around and see if I see any evidence of any. Okay, here's an important question. You've fought these people before. Were they anything other than humanoids?
For me,
Were they? I mean, they
like
look like
tracks.
people.
There's a lot of different kinds of
Can
humanoids.
we look for tracks?
I would also like to look for tracks.
Sure.
That's my
do
idea.
investigate-
I mean,
or,
they just-
survival.
They look like normal people when we
Okay,
fought,
can
right,
I go
John?
back to the
They didn't,
lady
like,
just said investigate? Yeah, I'm gonna
Turn
do
into anything when they died or anything. So.
that. I'm gonna do that because yeah.
They appear to be humanoid in life and in death.
Okay. Because that's really all I got. I don't know if there's like non-human assassins.
This is looking for tracks, investigation,
Oh,
or survival.
I forgot I forgot what I got. So it's good thing I wrote that down. 22.
22.
Yep.
Is it investigation or survival? Survival. Okay, next. I got a 92.
That's a scout architect.
So you're searching the ground. All you can find are tracks of beasts,
No people tracks.
desert foxes, or insects, or stuff of that nature.
Well, no people. That's unfortunate. What do you guys want to do? Should we walk this? Should we walk around? Should we turn around? Like, how you guys want to do this? Wait, what time is it? It's been like an
40
hour
minutes
and a,
since we got up.
it's like an hour and a half, right? So it's like
Close you at 5:30 years.
when does the sun set?
Right now, probably it's pretty close. It's getting pretty dark, but it's still light out. It's like
All right, I have a pretty radical idea. That's really boring, but probably the most effective option we have.
Waiting for them?
Yes.
There's someone missing.
Yeah. Well, as long as we catch them within 5 miles of us, which I feel like is a pretty decent amount of time. Because if we catch them within 5 miles, assuming that it takes them an hour to travel 3 miles,
Assuming that we can sense their ball.
assuming we can sense them all.
Kill them.
But otherwise we're there's a lot of ground to cover, just blindly search
2
for them.
minutes.
And at the very least, we'll be close to the monastery
So consolation.
lend assistance if there is an attack.
Saying it's 15 minutes to look at consolations.
But that's the best I can come up with. 'Cause this is a new one, a haystack.
Oh.
That'd be good. Oh, what? You can just,
Ooh,
yeah,
really?
I guess just wait. I don't know where they'll probably approach.
All right, let us go to the area with that's the least protected and with the most tree cover, and we will wait there.
I wonder if there's another consolation.
Now, when I say least protected, I mean the area of the monastery that has the fewest monk guards
Okay.
and with the most tree cover, as in the area that it's easiest to sneak around in.
So we're triangulating, so to speak, the most probable area.
The most probable area of attack.
I got you. I'm on level.
Now, lay in right
Starts,
there.
like,
You with me?
Yes.
Alright, so where are you guys at?
We're going back to the monastery, or to not
To the top of the
to the top of the peak. Yeah, we're gonna look around and see where the monastery is most vulnerable, and which area has the most areas to hide. And we're gonna lay in wait over there. Okay. And the whole time, not the whole time, but like every 10 minutes, I'm stopping to see if anything new is moving towards us.
Should I put one mask back on and be like a decoy?
Sure.
Just like maybe I should just go take a nap. Like a totally fake nap and not a real nap, I swear.
That's a good move.
And then
They can't tell.
maybe they'll come and attack me.
And
Okay.
that'll work.
So since some time has passed, so have you made stealth checks, whoever wants to be stealthy.
I love being stealthy. It's part of my charm. 22.
Oh, it's not good.
Okay.
It's not very stealthy. It's not gonna try it. It's a long time to try. I don't think it's
maybe
patient.
there's candy over.
So you head back to the top of the bluffs.
Yep.
You wait there.
Yep.
And
Is the light on?
Yep.
the sun is now set.
Mm-hmm.
There's still some light blues and oranges and reds.
Great.
I don't know why did we see any flowers.
Do investigation check.
Okay, I'm gonna actually gonna look at it. Investigation. 15. Wait. That was the 15. No, wait. Yeah. Anybody else can do the investigation? Thinking about it. Let me double this quadruple check here.
She don't need no flowers. She don't need to heal. She can cast spells to heal.
Yep, 15.
So on your way back, you do spot 6 flowers.
Oh, do they match the description? I invite guys, yo,
You know what?
check it. 6 red flowers, yellow stripe. That's actually a really good number. Here's 2
Those
for
are the flowers that maybe heal us.
here are okay.
Would you like some?
Here are 2 for you, Thorn.
Oh. Say mine.
And here are 2 for me. And here are 2 for Jelly. We already threw them out, right? I was wondering why there was only 4 all of a sudden. All right. Now the question is, do we just like eat them?
I will find out if we need
Hey, monk guys who have been following us this entire time and saying nothing. How do you take these flowers? Do you just eat them? Do you rub them into your injured areas? What do you do?
Oh.
You just eat
Why
them?
don't I want to eat them? It's so pretty.
All right, cool. You get hurt, eat the flower. All right. Insight check. In case he's just being cutesy wootsy.
He's like, how mad will they be when they know they needed tea and they
Ooh,
died?
that's a 23.
Seems to be honest. It's kind of hard to tell.
He's got a mask on it to be insane.
All right. I believe I believe.
Listen to me, Lauren. Been trying to get away with lies. Only communicate in hand gestures.
Oh no, wait, it's 25. Is it 25? I think it's 24. Let me double check. I want to get the number right. What if those extra 3 points are what it takes for me to discern exactly how he feels? It is a 7, so that is a 25.
I mean, as far as you can tell, it's
All right,
you're being honest.
all right. I'm gonna trust him. I'm gonna trust him. So back to the
Alright, so
back to
as
the
you
hiding in the sensor.
lie in wait,
Yes.
People coming.
looking out,
People coming.
and you push yourself out for any humanoids.
Thorns are really
Do you sense the monks in the monastery?
Yep.
I don't sense anything besides that.
Okay. And in between the sense, and I'm also looking, trying to perceive.
Alright, do perception check.
Here we go.
What does Thorn perceive while he's whittling?
Time perception. That is a 17.
Oh my god,
17.
I'm not very perceptive today.
So, as it gets dark, and your eyes kind of try to pierce through the darkness,
I do not.
Thorin, you feel 4 sharp pains in your stomach,
In my stomach.
Really,
your
Thor?
chest and stomach.
Really? You got snuck up on. How'd you
Attacking
get?
from the front?
How'd you get? They strapped you in the
Can I
front.
use my reaction to impose disadvantage?
No, they surprised you.
It's a sneak attack. How did this happen? How far away from you are you going?
To your right next to
Not very far.
First one is 9 points of damage, and make a Constitution save.
Trying to push away. Only rolled 3s in the last like 5 rolls.
Hey.
Actually, that's a 15.
15? Okay.
Is it 7?
So you
9 points of damage?
take 12 points of poison damage.
9 points of damage and then 12 points of poison damage.
After they get done stabbing, I have a question.
Apparently,
Second
it's
one
What's your
is
what you call it?
11 points of piercing damage.
11 points of piercing damage.
Take another Constitution save.
Wait, are we just stabbing him for free?
Apparently like 4 of them are just in front of me. And they all stab me.
What's your AC, man?
What's my AC? My AC is up there. It's constant 16.
16? Okay. Take another 12 points of poison damage.
Another 12 points of poison damage.
Oh gosh, darn it! Of all the times to roll poorly on perception.
Is that succeed in Constitution saving throw? Because that was 16 plus. That's a 23. Just so you know.
8 points on the third.
8 points.
And do another Constitution save.
My definite fail. That's an 18 total.
Another 12.
So 8 and then 12.
And then so 4 points of piercing damage.
4 points, yeah.
Make another con save.
That's an 11.
11, that fails.
Of course
So you
it
take 24 points.
Holy crap.
So,
Neat.
as you're looking around, you look down, you see 4 crossbow bolts
Neat.
in your chest and stomach.
Do I notice this?
You hear it.
You hear Thorns.
So it's 4 and then 24.
But you don't have dark vision.
I don't.
You're looking around, you don't see anything.
But I have dark vision.
Hmm?
I have dark vision.
Yeah. Nothing.
I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear it, Thorn.
Okay,
You don't see anything.
so I can roll an AC in turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna let it say.
I'm so mad.
Alright, I want everybody to roll initiative.
Oh. I don't want to kill anyone. I had 5 minutes left.
Oh, that's good. That's good. 19. Finally, advantage on initiative paying off.
Nice. I don't have advantage on initiative. I got a 13 initiative.
I'm off the skills.
Wow, they beat a 19. That's unfortunate.
Have fun with this fight, guys.
So I'm still hidden.
Maybe.
Maybe I'm more likely to be hidden than you, who were clearly not hidden and got shot in the
I
good.
don't know where you are.
I'm very upset. I'm very upset about this, Thorn. I'm really disappointed.
What are you disappointed about? What am I supposed to do?
I'm not disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in general. I'm disappointed in myself most of all for not being able to see these guys because I'm a human and I can't see in the dark.
So you can heal people, right?
Eat the flower. Eat both the flowers.
Oh, yeah,
Just,
I'm just asking.
just shove them down your bullet.
I mean, I would do it to you, but he has a power.
And then we eat both at the same time.
Use your action to eat one. Use your bonus action to eat the other.
It's look, all right. Thorn can put 2 flowers in his mouth. It's the same action.
Well, then use it and eat the
Like a
flowers
million
and
actions.
survive, and maybe get behind a tree.
Nah, I'm gonna say it's 1%.
Get behind a tree, man. If you can see a tree, get behind it. I'm so
Okay,
upset.
fucking-
I mean, I had my back to a tree, whittling. You know,
Oh,
I figured I'd be
wow.
fine.
Here. I think.
Well, I stealth for a total of 22. Thorn, did you bother to stealth, or you were playing decoy, which you did an amazing job at.
Yeah, I took way too much damage.
You did. Maybe we learned a valuable lesson about playing decoy to assassin.
Well, I'm really glad I made 3 of those Constitution saves. That saved 36 damage.
So how much damage did you take total?
90.
That's a lot of damage
Yeah.
on one round.
Yeah.
Sneak attack sucks.
Yeah, it was definitely 90 damage.
Wow.
It turns out that these assassins are,
It was 60 points of poison.
and that was only, and those were only 4 shots. There's a 5th
Oh
guy.
my God.
I need to find the poison that does. I need to find that poison.
24 damage.
Oh.
12 on fail.
Yeah.
12 on fail. I want that poison.
That's why I asked that monks have been poisoned. Clearly, they are need to step their game.
I mean, they have poison. They just, we're not working. We're expendable.
Alright.
I think it's done with my perfect senses ability. It lets me have blind sense in like 10 feet, but none of my beast form stuff gives me dark.
I think it sucks that I couldn't sense them, that they were able to sneak up on us.
3.
Okay, so what do I got?
Ooh, that's it, man.
Cool. Good luck, fellas.
Thorn, you take 8 points damage.
8 points of damage. Okay.
Do a constitution save.
Oh, I think you're good.
Yeah.
That's a 19 plus.
So that's 12 points of poison.
Joy, you said it was how many points of damage?
8.
8. 6.
Second bolt,
Oh my one's on
5 piercing damage.
Is it gonna poison me?
Or, sorry, 10 piercing damage.
It's gonna poison me. I'm unconscious.
Jelly.
She's
I'm
invisible.
invisible. I can't
Oh,
see.
that's true.
Sit.
Alright, so that's. There we go.
But
No
that
more.
just means you can heal me on the
So,
side. You don't even know.
You're looking out
Yeah.
of the trees.
Yep.
You see
I'll give you some.
Thorin is just getting.
They might notice that. I don't think I can eat them. But they're not sure.
I was just like
Falls down.
like a flower floating in the air.
Okay.
Oh,
Apparently, 6 arrows is all it takes for me to go to sleep.
I have no idea where the arrows came
yeah.
from.
Nah.
and I have no idea where the guys are, and I just see Thorn, and I don't see Jelly. Is there any cover around Thorn that I could use? Are there any trees or anything?
You guys weren't
So you want to play with poison? I can
hiding,
do that.
were you?
I was leaning my back up against the tree, whittling. That's what I was doing.
All right, so we'll say there's a tree.
You got tree cover though.
I do have tree cover.
We'll say
No.
Do you see anybody? Or
I don't see anybody.
yeah, it's dark.
I can't see anything. We should have lit a fire.
I mean, so we'd be bigger targets.
Oh yeah, because the lack of light really did you a bunch of favors.
I mean, look, don't argue with being cautious, man. Do your thing.
I would like to do something, but I don't have any I don't have any flints. I can't make fire. The best I could do is just they went before me, so that doesn't do anything. So I would like to just notch an arrow and ready my attack for if and when anything becomes visible for me to shoot.
Okay. All right, Thorin, make a death save.
Death save, yay! Here comes another 3.
That's
That's like a 9. So that's a 9. That's a
Wait.
fail.
Is that with your wisdom? Or
You add anything to that?
Yep.
I add to
I thought so.
I didn't think so, but it's a 9, so if I add anything to it, then it's a 10.
I think it's
If it's a wisdom, that makes 0 sense to me, but then it would be an 8 and not a 9. So
look it up.
Where's my phone? There it is. Where's my phone? I think this test is going to go. I think trial 2 is going to be a big non-success.
big non-success.
Big non-success.
You know, maybe not. I don't know.
But this mission,
This mission seems true.
I mean, you're hidden, maybe.
I can't kill.
Jelly's hidden.
I can't kill
maybe.
5 guys.
Jelly can maybe heal me without them noticing.
The Jelly can
Maybe.
heal without the notice.
And then they won't shoot me while I'm on the ground. Maybe. Maybe they'll come investigate the body and I'll kill them.
I thought it was
And it was wisdom would be an 8. So
something.
it's
So fail. All right.
one found out.
Oh, this is going swimming.
Jelly.
Lee.
So you look at Thorin. You saw bolts in his chest and stomach. So you kind of gather that they're coming from that direction.
That.
Pincushion Thorn.
What?
I'm a pincushion because I got so many arrows in me right now.
Well, I don't want to hit you yet in case they hit you.
I mean, if they hit him,
Well, if they
again,
hit me
he'll
now,
die.
I will die actually.
Yes.
Right? Because it's 2. Is it 2 fails if they hit you, or is it just if it's a criticalist? If they hit you, it's an automatic critical. It's 2 fails. Unless it's like an area, then it's just 1 fail.
I'm trying. Well, I feel like I'm going based off.
If they hit me, I'll probably that's.
If they hit you, it's on that critical.
Unless it's like fireball.
Is it just like if they're in like melee range, it's an automatic critical?
I know area of effect is not critical. It's just 1 fail. That's what I know.
Still got any like AoEs, like a fireball?
Oh yeah. I mean, I could do that. Yeah.
What do you know? It's how big of a radius is it?
It's 120 feet.
Range. I mean,
Yeah.
Range.
How big of a radius is it? So you can't see what you're aiming at. So.
So let me get this straight. Thorin is down. You see he's down.
Yeah. I try to figure a way, like I don't want to get shoot now, or when he gets up, he shoot.
Oh, I mean,
Because I'm not gonna give him like his whole health back.
yeah, but I'm not gonna stand up. That's for sure.
I have weird.
I just got shot 6 times. I'm standing on the
So-
ground.
You
Okay,
can
I'm
try
under
to
cover.
fight people you can see, or you can try to heal Thorin if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, it's your choice. What would you like to do?
Turn.
Oh, that's a good thing I could do that.
So they won't be able to see it. I think that's my best bet.
I got a cool thing I can do maybe. I don't know, it probably won't help us because they probably have like X-ray vision. like infrared. Got infrared goggles on with their sniper rifles.
Sniper crossbows.
Have you ever watched Archer? Have you ever watched Archer, Ron?
Of course.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new season?
Not yet.
There's a scene in the new season where like they're in the middle of nowhere in like a village, like the spear is like the pinnacle of technology in this village, right?
Mm.
Pam comes on screen out of nowhere with the crossbow she's made herself. She doesn't even remember how she made it because she's so high.
Wait, I turned
And it's like
okay.
it's got a cartridge on
So,
top for bolts.
then
She's got like a pump on it to like reload it. It's
I heal
ridiculous.
him.
So that no, touching is
Oh.
your action.
Well, then I'll
So
give
if
him.
you have a bonus spell,
You know,
then you can.
do you know healing word?
No. I'll try to give him some of those flowers.
Well, he's unconscious. He's unable to eat.
It's so hard.
You can just make him invincible.
Yeah, I guess. I guess it's
I'll be harder to hit that.
Yeah. And you're prone.
I am prone, yes.
All right.
Prone and invisible, and it's dark. They should never shoot me, right?
So, Nora,
Yeah.
you see Thorn disappear.
Yep.
You don't see any other movement.
Okay.
You have pretty limited vision right now.
I certainly do.
Stay there.
I really wish I rolled higher on my
Uh,
shit and I could have just started with this.
Yeah. I can't really do much else. It's pitch black, and my best bet at seeing anything is unconscious. So I'm just gonna,
So will they ever see spike growth if it's pitch black? It only lasts a minute, so it'd be stupid to cast it.
I have no idea where to cast that, and they're shooting crossbows. So
Right.
I gotta see something. If I don't see anything, I can't do anything.
Thorn. That's it.
Natural one.
Natural 20.
That's a success.
Oh, it's my turn.
That's one failed success.
10.
Yeah, that's what.
I'm sorry, my turn?
Jedi.
Oh, wow.
Are they gonna sneak around us? I can't see you. You're invisible. So I can't. I
They
couldn't.
can't see either Thorn or Jelly.
I'm going to Q and say, hey.
No wounds. All right.
Having help is nice.
It'd be good. It'd be really helpful in this situation.
It's been a while since I've had 0 health.
I feel like that. I feel like the lack of you being knocked unconscious makes you careless.
Probably. I've been knocked unconscious a lot. I've been the closest to death, probably.
You should be less
The
careless.
time I got almost eaten, and like literally the next person in the round was going to be the monster, and automatically get hit and kill me.
Where'd it go?
Was that time when Elijah decided to attack the creature 3 times instead of healing me once?
Okay.
And he missed like what, 2 out of 3 attacks, I think? Burned all of his spell
That was-
slots. Some cleric. Some cleric he was.
I want to go back to the cover.
Oh, hey,
Um,
yeah.
I mean, any little bit of health helps.
Plus your
Okay.
spell modifier.
So what's that?
Look,
Spell modifier?
it's whatever your intelligence is. Plus,
Plus 4.
plus 4.
So
6.
6 health.
So 6 health?
You're not dying.
I'm not dying.
Death saves reset.
And now I have my 2 temporary health points. It's good.
All right.
I had to be conscious for that.
Alright. There goes all my second spells.
How many spells lots have you used? Really?
Oh, I used 2 second spells. 2 second levels and first level.
Oh, you got invisibility twice.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh my god, I can see them.
No.
I can't see them, but they're over there.
Oh, I can see them?
They are within 60 feet.
Oh, sweet.
So you see shadows.
I can see you now. Ah.
Someone Someone say it.
Hey, you can't see
Someone
me.
make fire.
Just ignore. You just hold your action.
I
please.
did. I can't see anything.
Nor your go.
It's my go now.
But ignores two are around.
And Thorn and Jelly are both still invisible. And I have no idea what's going over there because I can't see because it's pitch black. So, do I hear them? Do I hear them walking?
Perception check.
That's really all I have right now. It's just to
I was gonna
maybe-
say, can I see them?
You're still on the ground.
That is
I don't know,
a
like, can I see them just by looking, or
26.
On your turn, you can.
I just want? Because
So
I just didn't know, like,
she just curious.
well, I just didn't know if she could only see them because she had dark vision or what.
Uh,
Because I don't have dark vision, so.
she can see like shadows.
Yeah. In the dark.
And so can I.
Yeah, you could
Okay.
if you looked. So
26.
26 in perception. Yeah, you can hear footsteps
How accurately can I determine
in that direction.
that direction? That direction.
Yep.
Oh, God, I need to like
There's multiple footsteps.
there's multiple footsteps in that direction. Can I tell how closely grouped together they are?
They're spread apart.
Darn it. I'm just I wouldn't do it unless I was certain where to do it. I'd be guessing.
I mean, just wait until you see something.
So you
That
mean
makes the most sense.
you mean do what I've been doing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I'll just do what I've been doing.
Okay.
I will hold my bow and arrow
Thorn.
Alright, so I look up
until I can see something to shoot.
and I can kind of see some vague shadows, right?
Yep.
Right. So real quick, I'm gonna ask Jelly to like kind of see if she can see them, like so I can get like a slight more precise area. Because I assume she has dark vision, she can see them. So I'll be like, Jelly,
They're invisible. I'm
are they really there, like so many feet in front of us? And you'll be like,
Yeah.
yes. And then I'll say something to Jelly along the lines of, please get ready to fireball them. And Thorn is going to spend 5 more points to cast detonation.
How many points do you have?
5. I have 27 right now.
27.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
I went from 4 to 32 very quickly. So it's a 20-foot radius sphere. It's basically like fireball. 120 feet from me, 20-foot radius sphere. So 20-foot radius sphere. That's
20 foot away from you.
no, it's 120 feet away from me.
Okay.
It's a sphere. It's an area of effect, 20 feet radius. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. So I can do it around here and get them all, maybe. 20-foot radius. This is a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna get them all.
Sure.
And they need to make a Constitution save.
It's a 19.
It's 21.
I think they made it.
Oh, they all made it? That really sucks. Okay, never mind.
Mm.
Oh well, I guess they still take some damage.
I mean,
mm,
I've usually been just doing one per group.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean,
Hmm.
I can get your input on whether I roll for each.
Well, they're gonna take. It's one of those like they take damage or they take half damage things. But if they fail the Constitution saving throw, they get knocked prone.
I personally feel you should roll for these.
Is that Constitution or Dexterity?
Constitution,
Is it because it's like a mental
because
thing?
it's an explosion, so it's not like them dodging it. It's like I feel like it's them.
With
It's called detonation. I feel like it's them withstanding like the shockwave, kind of. You know what I mean? I don't know.
mm,
19,
19.
29,
Okay.
mm.
54. Plus 2 for the fire bonus thing is 36. Minus 2, 18 damage.
Okay.
Uh,
So, it's like a shockwave, basically, right?
It's here. I'll read the thing.
Good.
As an action, you create a fiery explosion at a point you
Fire,
receive.
okay. So, it's basically like a fireball.
Basically, it's just It does less damage in its constitution. It might knock him down. I guess that's the difference. I don't know. So
Yes.
probably.
Big explosion, and you see flames flicker on their clothing.
Actually, most good idea. Should do that from behind the tree while I'm still visible.
Okay.
No, I'm not invisible, I guess, but I'm behind the tree and they can't see me, hopefully. And I'll use my bonus action to
Oh,
can I eat the flowers as a bonus action?
Sure.
and he's not invisible anymore.
I'll use my bonus action to spend 2 more points to increase my AC by 2.
All right, Joey. So you just saw this big explosion. Right
Oh
in
wait,
front
when
of
the
you.
explosion went off, was I able to make out targets?
No.
Okay. And I'm
This
just
is with this case of a big fireball they can't really see through.
all right. I love being human.
You think dragons would be able to see in the dark? Well, dragons can see in the dark. You think dragon people would be able to see in the dark? You think one of my 18 beast things would let me see in the dark? But
No, that's not. That wasn't on the list. Wasn't on the list?
Thorn jumps off the cliffs and sprouts
No,
wings.
it wasn't. It was on the list. It's just
Bye. So my really cool idea that I had was only for them shooting us. For the record, I was hoping to knock some of them down so they would automatically fail against
So
the
how do you
fireball.
feel about enrolling
Fireball.
individually for everyone making their
Fireball.
saves? I vote
Fireball?
I vote yes.
So that's a deck save.
No,
I mean, for something like this where
yeah, I
it's
guess.
I feel
low
like
numbers,
Yeah,
but
but
like
that's-
highly specific, I would say yes.
yeah.
But for like
Yeah, it's a dick too.
us and the 10 guards are fighting like 20 goblins.
I still vote yes because then it increases the chance of
Judge him off.
doing you a damage or getting you a fix.
True.
It does
It
not.
just takes so much time.
It
But then
does.
again, I guess it was never a detriment.
It's never the
Well, I guess it is. You could just as easily go a walk and all fail.
yeah. But then
But all in all, I guess rolling more is more.
it's more advantageous.
Is a 10.
Yes. Fails.
I don't know if that failed, but I like it.
What do you do?
Fireball.
Hey, you didn't even need my disadvantage. Although admittedly, then losing all that movement would have been really nice.
It would have been nice.
So
I can't even do the other thing.
5, 11, 13, 12, 10, I can't think. 14, 20, 26.
That's a 6! 32!
29.
29.
With advantage.
And again.
What?
And again.
How much was
29.
Not bad.
All right. So another fireball. It looks pretty effective, but the damage that they seem to have doesn't. It's not as much as the concussion or the detonation.
Ah, I see what you mean.
The fireball
So you're no longer invisible.
give me any visuals. Run behind the tree.
Fireball is a lot less explosion and more fire. I think it's
Yeah.
a general difference, I
I know,
guess.
behind the tree. Very quickly.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm going. I'm going. I'm already gone.
We're blind behind this tree. We're so dead.
So
I'm not
I
getting
can't.
it today.
So I still
No.
can't see anybody to shoot.
We have
as
seen
a-
two.
Yeah, as the flames from his detonation like flicker down, and then hers goes up. You can see they are moving.
Thunder.
and,
And lightning, but it's all fire.
like when they were trying to evade hers, they were moving.
How dare they?
So,
Oh,
You know how
spreading
powerful
out.
that
Son of a biscuit.
I mean, I feel like when you get hit by 2 fireballs, spreading out is like gut reaction.
Let's continue to move in this group. This arsenic group.
Yeah.
so did you want to cast anything?
Yeah. Can I? With the flames, can I make these guys out over here?
Sure.
Okay, I appreciate being able to see. Because now I'll cast the spike growth on these
I thought that
on
was
these
your
suckers.
first reaction.
Hmm?
I thought that was his first reaction.
That's what he's been waiting to do.
I couldn't see them.
That is a 19 on perception.
There's at least they know it's there, but they're still stuck in it. And
Wouldn't they automatically know it's there as soon as it hurts them?
yeah, but then they walk in it and be like, oh no, oh this hurts.
So the worst case scenario is they notice it, decide to not move the entire time it's up, which is awesome. for us.
Yes, that's exactly right. That's why
See there?
I would like to
What's
let's go.
also,
I would like to bonus action
they
hide.
have it in also.
That's what I would do because la.
Except for me.
That is a 19.
19?
Yep.
Alright, now it's the turn.
How are you doing the truth? Please don't shoot me.
Oh no, don't you get that thing.
It's gonna really suck when one of them shoots me. Just saying.
Yeah.
Should probably eat your flowers.
Yeah, I will. I figured like
Bonus action AC +2.
I don't know which would have been better. It's okay. I mean, I got a little bit of cover, you know. I don't have my sword out or anything, so I can like crouch down the tree and maybe get
Four spots.
Alright. That's fine.
just the one guy. Is he the only one?
So far.
Okay.
Here we go. Alright, so that's not great. 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11, more, 15, 18.
Hey, that's enough damage. I'm making fire.
And
Someone wishes he brought a shield and his armor. You want some D4? I have some D4.
Give me 2 more. Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 19, 20, 21.
Thanks. Remember that inspiration I was going to try to save? I feel like I might end up using it. One's
so
hugging this tree for life.
please be a good
Please don't poison me. On the bright side, all that fire should burn the poison off the weapons, right? They'd have to be applied, for sure. Like, they're, yeah. It's
I'll
nature's
give
great
you
sanitizer.
half cover.
Okay. I'm getting shot at.
Me,
So
honey.
plus your AC.
Alright.
That is a
I don't think
23.
they
That
have honey
is-
here.
Live honey. I mean, you're the candy expert, you should know.
Look,
First bolt
Wanna make
for
it.
I mean, I don't
11
really
points of
like
damage
Uh,
and a Constitution save.
uh,
You guys are not messing around.
one of the assassins.
We should have pretended to be unconscious and just let the monks kill them. We'll kind of credit.
Constitution save. 19.
19.
Okay.
Okay. You take 12 points of damage.
Yep.
Stomach.
And
Feeling a little apprehensive.
Okay.
um, And then the other is going to let's see, 22.
What's your AC?
Not 22.
But you have coverage that's +2 AC.
Not 22.
His AC wasn't sitting at 20 before that.
I know, but
You don't have armor.
so you have +2 to your AC. Can you use your reaction to raise your AC?
Not to 22. That's what I was asking.
8 points. Piercing damage. And another Constitution save.
Okay, Constitution save. Oh, that was almost good. That is a 9.
So 24 points of poison.
It is awful. It killed you.
He did kill him. Hugging that tree.
2 bolts at you,
But
and then 1 bolt at you.
oh,
I'll give you +2. That is a 16.
To Zelda.
for what?
Probably.
For
16.
what? Oh
And she
yeah.
casts shield, and it's magnificent.
I don't have it. Shit.
So 8 points of damage.
It's gonna be sort of first one.
Can you use that as a reaction anytime something hits you, or is it just magnificent?
What?
That's the spell.
Alright, go. Okay, continue.
Alright, 8 points of damage and a Constitution save.
Okay, that was obviously no. Okay, Constitution save.
So you start your next turn.
10.
Plus what happens to AC.
10. So you take 24 points.
Yup, and they straight up take no damage from that.
Okay.
The valedictorians are going to fail the
Think
first
about
time, right?
this.
So
See, this is why I'm not good today. That's why I could have almost die.
On the bright side, Thorn has the power of anger.
That's important. That's a problem.
okay, so after their go, they're going to try to hide.
Hopefully, Thorn's like, I just attacked us or everyone.
Oh,
Okay.
so what's your passive perceptions?
Passive?
My perception. Oh,
15, 15.
10 plus your perception?
my passive perception.
Oh,
Oh,
it's 10.
13.
4.
my
No, proficient. So,
Oh, we need to add your proficiency?
hold on. I'm trying to remember.
No, it's a
Is
13
this?
for me. Right now.
right here. It's 10.
It's just like you rolled a 10 on
No,
perception check.
but that's it.
So this guy and these 2 guys are now hidden.
Great.
Okay.
Wait, who? Those are the ones I wanted to hit.
Well, the spikes are slowing us,
So North.
so I know what I'm going to do.
Okay. So it's my move.
Oh. Oh, I'm just gonna have the extra
I
die.
got a passive of 16. So who can't I see?
You can't see this guy or these 2.
Okay. Is there any other cover nearby?
Like they're obviously hiding behind something. The guy. Let's say there's another stand of trees over here. Other than that, there's just small boulders.
There's a stand of trees just right over here.
Yeah.
Is it multiple trees? Is it better cover for the group? Why are we at the one lone tree instead of the group of trees? We're idiots.
I didn't know there was a bunch of
So I'm
trees
still
over
in,
there.
I'm still in trees right here, right?
Oh, there's trees moving in? Okay.
So I'm going to, so the guy I can see, I'm going to, no, I can't do that. I can't afford to miss it.
Why
Yeah,
do
those
we
guys
just
like
one?
I'm gonna, the guy I can't see, I'm just gonna take, a couple. I don't know. Oh, I can't use anything right now. Can he see me?
Yeah, you took a shot at
Yeah, he did shoot me. Alright, I'm gonna make 2 attacks against the guy that I can't see. Alright, first attack is a. Oh, that's a 5. That's a 21.
That's
Okay, and that would be 6 plus 3, which is 9, plus 1 for the hand, which is 10, and because I have greater affinity enemy, is he humanoid?
no.
All right, then just 10.
I wonder what he is. Oh,
Darn it.
you
Second
have
is-
a
I'm really in the stick. All right, so 18 plus, that will be a 1 plus
they're elves.
3. Another one is 5.
I mean, elves are still
Big old 5 damage. Then I would like to just move over this way further to stay in the trees hidden. And then I would like to just kind of, I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna go prone. And then I would like to hide and then go prone. I would like to hide and then go prone. So I'm gonna do a little stealth roll here. That is 24. Yep.
Nice. Okay.
That concludes my turn.
Thorn.
So you said I could eat the flowers as a bonus action, right?
You can.
Okay. I'm sorry for not being 100% right. Like I was. It's not like I wasn't thinking this entire time. I was going. All right. So I can't see 2 guys over here, but what I do know is this slows people down, and there was 3 people over there a second ago.
Yep.
So there might still be 3 people there now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 2 points for a whirlwind. As an action, choose a point you can see within 60 feet. Actually, yeah, I'll listen. So what? Is this 5 or is this 10? 5. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so it's within 60 feet. 60 feet is a long ways, actually. Okay. So Wind's Talon, 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point. I'm going to center it on the guy I can see. Okay. Each creature in the sphere must succeed on a strength saving throw, or take 1d6 bludgeoning damage and be moved to an unoccupied space of my choice in the sphere. A loose object in the sphere is moved to an unoccupied space if it weighs more than 100 pounds.
So they fail.
Cool. So they're all gonna, whoever is in there and fails takes 1d6 damage. That's 6. Whoa.
That's pretty
Nice.
solid.
That's 100%. I can get better than that.
Yep.
So it's centered on this guy, 20-foot radius. And I'm gonna put them all like in the middle of the.
Well, how
Anybody in the middle
How
of
far
the,
are you moving them back?
anywhere in the 20-foot radius sphere. So if it's centered on this guy, it's like what, 5, 10, 15, 20. I could move them as far back as here, but I kind of just want to put them in the middle of the spike growth. Okay.
So it moves the whole group
Anybody who fails,
in that direction.
I just want the guy. Anybody who fails in the middle, like is
Okay.
the middle of the spike growth is possible. Loose, it's a bunch of air moves a bunch of loose stuff. Would the loose like just dirt and debris, like reveal anybody hidden if they were hidden? I mean, because I guess they're not invisible, so I guess I was thinking like you throw dirt on somebody invisible, but They're just hiding in or out.
So go ahead and move all three of them.
Just all in the
Now here's the thing.
Is it all together or they just move?
They move to unoccupied spaces, right?
to an unoccupied space in my choice, yeah. So I guess I can move them all individually, but like
So
I
yeah,
just want
since you won't be able to see them,
I'm centering everything into the middle.
so they just get pointed in that direction.
Alright. I just want everything in the middle as much as possible. I don't need to see them. I don't care. I don't know where they're going. Don't have an exact spot in mind.
Okay.
And my bonus action, I'm gonna eat my 2 flowers.
So
What
you get 2 flowers would be 44 plus 2.
Pretty
Or
good.
4. 44 plus 2.
What?
Now my question about your spell, does it blow them back or does it drag them back?
Can I see that?
Yeah.
Yes. Check that one. Crap. I rolled
Get
4
a-
11 is 2 is 13.
Oh, 44. Oh.
One's 44 plus 4, so it's. Thank you. Back in the double digits. And I spent 2 points, so that's 8.
Yeah, I would say you can use the spectrum.
All right, how far did they move? How many spaces? How many spaces did you move?
I mean, I just moved towards the center.
You did not count.
So
Did you move in 3 or
So I think it was 10.
Okay.
the sky was like right here.
No, one of them was actually on the ring.
The sky was on the edge. The sky was like here. So that's 10 for that
Can you
guy.
approximate their original position?
10 for these 2, and then like 15 for that guy. Because one of them was pretty far away. And
So
the other
that's-
2 were
So
close.
10 foot for the
All right, so
center guy.
the center
Definitely
guy.
to the
Number, whatever center guy, he went 10 feet. So that's 4. That's
10 for 2 of them, 10 or 15 for the other.
So that's 4, 8, 11, 14.
Before you do that,
Yes, before I do this.
how much damage did you take?
Darn it, I did take damage. Son of a biscuit. I got shot. I wrote it down. Mother. Oh, biscuit eating bulldog.
That's my bad.
All
For the
right.
record, Thorn has not used a concentration point yet.
You know how many shots you took?
Yeah, I got it all. I got 2 shot twice, and I had to make 2 Constitution saves.
I was gonna say, is the poison count as the second thing, or did it?
That's the count. Yeah, I wanted to ask that too.
I guess it would have to be second, right?
I imagine it's part of the same bolt.
It's part of the same damage.
Oh god, I'm gonna fail.
So does it get added together?
It's together. So piercing and poison.
So it's half the damage you take?
Yeah, so that's
Or 10?
10 or half.
That's-
So what was the first?
so the first was a total of 23.
Okay, so you need 23 divided by 2.
Let's see. Let's see if I rolled 11. Oh, I rolled an 18 on that one.
Cool.
Yeah.
The other one. So that's the same. So the other one was 24 plus 8.
22, so you need 16.
16.
Oh, I'm not gonna.
You should roll both of these.
I was gonna roll both at the same time, but now I'm gonna roll this one, and that's a 16. So no.
16's good.
Did it say, I say?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Now, do you remember the damage you rolled, or did you need to re-roll that?
No,
I think it was 18.
Yeah, it was 8. Yeah, I think it was.
It was 18?
That's
Yes, that was stressful.
This is major stress. Okay.
How, scale from 1 to 10, how stressed do you get?
And then the other 2 were
Like I'm definitely like -6.
3, so 15.
All right. So the first guy that got moved, that's 3d8. Yeah, 3d8. All right. So that is 2, 4, 8,
Use my soul this
9,
fight.
12, 15.
15. Okay.
All right, and that's for the other guy.
See, this was the brother.
That is 2, 4, 8, 9, 15.
Just not for worrying about some of that hair.
see. All right.
Okay.
So what was your go? Did your bonus?
Yep.
Jelly.
I'm not moving actually. I probably should move. I'm not going to. I'm gonna use my movement to meld with the tree even further.
Good.
Becoming one with the tree.
You could like that.
I mean, I kind of. Am I already like lying down behind the tree?
No.
Okay, well, I will crouch / lay down behind the tree. Taking cover, as much cover as possible.
Concentration.
I never use the little like 1% attack spell because it's not fire.
Which ones?
Well, I might end up using it fire.
No, please.
Two.
Because it relates to
Go ahead and roll your damage.
the little basic fire.
What spell slot are you using? First? Okay. So first damage.
Take an action.
4.
It's a bonus save.
4 damage.
So it's in their action.
Okay.
Which somebody else's rest, and you take damage.
And for the second guy?
Plus you roll for it. So I can take those two.
3.
3.
Remember Nikus's epic cloud of daggers? Killed like 4 people.
There's 3 thirds.
Every once in a while, Thorin
So
just
who's
thinks
the
to
third?
himself, I wish Nikus was here.
Yeah.
This is one of those times.
I mean, I would just wish we had 2 or 3 more bodies.
4.
4 points.
That would have helped.
I mean, if we had our stealthy jump around, punch people,
All
teleport
right.
monk,
It is. There
to
you
do a
go.
lot of damage.
Yay! It's 24. 24 still.
It's still there.
Even when they beat us, I want them to look back on this fight like, whew,
Those guys.
ouch.
It is not easy.
You know, we thought we were going to kick the crap out of them, saying that it was just one dude and we shot him to death immediately, but man, they surprised us.
2.
That was close. I'm glad there wasn't 4 then instead of 3.
Alright, so 2, 5,
They're always
6,
blue.
10 for 1, and 2, 4, 7, 10 for the other. Yeah, so that's good. 6 and 4 make 10. Wait, fire.
I was trying to think of another way to do that, and it's like there's only 4 options, like I can't do anything. For the record, that was my whole intention, was to make at least one of them have to move around at spike level. Hopefully
Alright.
more than one. I don't like how they're flanking us, though. Just all that. I liked it better when I had over 100 health. 3 digits health is so nice. You guys don't know how it feels. 3 digits feels comfortable. It's like a nice safety blanket.
Jelly.
I'm officially taking
5
pain
bolts come at you.
No!
Oh,
What?
She didn't lay down.
Oh my god. I'm gonna die. I'm already dead.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I'm already dead.
Ooh.
I already know it.
6 points of piercing damage. Do the con save.
Okay. What to do?
I'm bad at that.
How much hit? So 23, right?
Mhm.
So my 6.
Just stay close to the
17.
want to move away from them.
17.
Well,
Should I run for cover over there or over here?
Make a constitution.
then do you want to start swinging at these guys?
I feel like these guys are definitely the most hurt.
They're definitely the most hurt. But the fact that they keep coming is very alarming.
What were they?
Constitution.
Like, they're just walking through it. They're taking 10 to 15
17.
points of damage. You're just like, whatever.
12 points of damage.
That's concerning.
They did 90 points of damage.
Yeah, no, they did. And you fell on houses. And you got picked back up.
Oh my
But
god.
they just,
Well, I did 90.
I don't really die.
I had 6 up.
That's 16.
Yeah,
Actually,
I
more
did.
than 6 up. I
No,
went from
I actually
115 to 25.
Take 5 points of damage, so you're
And
unconscious.
then 25 to 7. So I did twice.
Oh, God.
That's exactly the number I needed.
So,
Is 15 feet away from the stand up?
see,
This half moving.
see Joy go down.
It's not.
No, just straight 15.
So,
Like, for
Sorry.
her, it would be
What?
10 to 15 feet. movement.
12 and a half feet per area.
Yeah, and then for me to stand up, it'd be
Going
almost
to
30.
Because it's half moving. But it's now just straight 15.
Okay.
That throws things. That ruins one of my strategies. Because if it was half movement, I would knock you down, then I would move away a little bit, and then try to stand up and run away. If you get hit
Still
again, then you just stuck prone.
18.
what?
There's a great fender check.
They're attacking you again.
What?
So
Why?
that's, I don't know if that's a
Why
automatic
me?
failure
Oh, you get shot. Yeah, I think it's an automatic.
or if it's a critical.
I know a melee hit within 5 feet is an automatic.
Oh my god.
So,
And a critical is 2 fails. But I don't think a shot
yeah,
is 2
I have
fails.
my
The
will
shot
and
is
everything.
But also, did it now that she's on the ground? Did it hit her?
Yeah, I roll at disadvantage.
I have a will for you guys. This is a die.
Well,
Yeah.
Is it written?
Can I come out of nowhere and just save the day?
No.
Can you?
Oh, okay.
Can you, Mr. Feeble? I actually take damage now. You would have been sitting in a tree like these guys can't touch me. I'll just sit in the tree next to Thorn. Thorn, you would have taken 4 arrows and been out.
No.
Guaranteed 12 poison damage on hit.
Well,
Wait,
Last I checked, you take poison damage.
that's
well, he would be able to
right?
catch one of the
Maybe
arrows.
immune to be poison,
Right.
but you take poison damage.
How? That makes no
Right.
sense.
You're immune to like being poisoned, the poison
I
condition.
can't
So
be
you
poisoned.
take 1 death. You have 1
I'll
death
take the
fail.
On the downside, I feel like them killing me and then realizing they didn't kill me is now a detriment to us.
So 6.
I still.
Okay.
13. So what's your
My armor class.
well, your mage armor disappeared. So
Well,
it's your
10
10
plus
plus
your
dex.
12.
12. So it's another death fail.
It's not great.
It's not
I think. This
I'm
one.
counting on you, Thorn, unless you get shot again, in which case, oof.
Oh my god. Oh
This is you.
my
Nor.
god.
I go.
Alright.
Well,
Thorn will telepathically tell Nor he thinks he can get Jelly out of him, but he doesn't. He can't heal.
she has healing plants on her. Just check her
She's
body.
you can't eat when you're unconscious.
Stand up.
Unless you just want to come.
Bonus action to run over here because I'm dashing. Because I have to dash. I use 15 feet of movement to stand up.
You were not that far away though.
Yes, I was.
I
would not have made it. I literally
I'm
counted.
sorry.
I literally
I'm
counted.
sorry. Please forgive me.
I forgive you for now. I will cast Cure Wounds on Jelly
Oh.
at 2nd level. That is 10 plus 3, so 13.
Thank you.
Maybe I felt a minute ago.
Thank you.
Now you gotta do something like really good, 'cause
Oh.
like this.
Oh.
Then
Okay.
you gotta.
Okay.
40, so I
I
have
don't
20
get
more
that.
feet left
Get
of
up. Once
movement.
I get up.
There's no trees over there. There's nowhere to hide. I can't hide. I have to use an action to hide. I gotta go back where I was.
How much movement do you have?
Definitely go by.
No,
What? Why?
I'm trying to get.
Why?
because I'm gonna provide cover.
How?
Because I can do that.
I mean, I can do like one
I'm gonna take.
wall of fire chase after me.
I'm gonna take. Can I see either of these guys?
Yes.
All right, I know I shot one of them before, and I'm gonna shoot him again 2 times.
Oh,
All right, that's
That'd be good to know.
what.
I have a wall of fire.
That'd be great,
They can't see through walls of fire.
and they can't shoot through walls of fire.
If she is wall of fire, I'm not gonna do what I was gonna do.
That is a first attack would be,
I'm gonna have to just
20
sit so
something.
I could.
and that'll be 10 points of damage.
Telepathically, I'm gonna ask Jelly
Second attack will be.
if she doesn't have any means of like giving us cover.
2.
I can give us
And
some
that
wall
will
of clouds,
be
so they
Same
can't
guy.
see us and know they can't shoot us.
7 points of damage.
So
You have a wall of clouds?
it is one of my biggest an advantage of my mastery of the
Cool. I'm glad that
wow,
I'm glad that
there.
he's getting shot. I only wish that
No, it's like
circumstances were different. And now I
There's 3 walls.
I am going
Basically.
to-
oh, there's a lot.
Thor.
There's like snow, there's ice, there's fire, there's forest.
Thorn.
All right, Thor.
So telepathically, I'm going to tell Jelly that as I'm preparing to give us cloud cover, hopefully, if she wants to just stand up and shoot somebody while she can see them really quick, now would be a great time for it. Before she can't see them.
I can't shoot. Wow. Never mind, I didn't shoot my arrow.
And you got spells and cantrips.
What do you do?
I'm preparing to cast Wall of Clouds.
Oh, damn
And I'm-
arrow.
Are you telling Jelly to shoot somebody before I do so?
Oh, okay.
Wall of sand. Why is this looking at wall of sand?
So you're holding your action until she shoots
Yes.
Alright,
So until she does something.
Oh.
I see 2 people. Can we still see 3 people inside?
Oh, there it is.
I don't know. She's the one spell slots though. So
See, I have a wall of fire. It's legit. Wall of fire.
Okay.
Cast it.
All those.
so out of game,
wall-
can we? What does that do exactly?
It
What
creates
does
a
the wall of
wall.
fire do?
It creates a wall of fire. That's the name.
Well, I mean, I know, but
yeah,
like,
but like, what are the details of Wall of Fire?
should I be attacking somebody and
Sure.
then you should be providing cover?
Is it like
I
a-
don't know.
is it-
60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick.
That's pretty intense.
I mean, I can make.
I mean, that's the dimensions I was going to
Up
do.
to 60 feet long, 20 feet high.
Yeah.
And one
For a
I'm
great
thinking-
wall,
I'm-
20 feet diameter, 20 feet high.
You can encircle like a couple of these jerks or those jerks in just a wall of fire.
I
Yeah,
could
you
do
can
that.
wall. You can circle it like around you.
Yeah. And then they're already
Each creature
trapped
within its
there.
area must make a dexterity saving throw on a fail
So what I
save.
just
Creature
wanna,
takes
like,
5d8 fire
encircle.
damage.
Is that a creature in that like special center in the wall?
Within its area.
Can I have like one of those like closing walls? You know,
So they can
you
run
know
through
the
it for
ones that
5
like close people
I
in
feel-
together.
I feel like we should do that. I feel like we should like 20-foot diameter.
But
somewhere.
they're
It is a 20-foot
They're
diameter, but
already
still.
trapped.
But they could
They're
escape.
not trapped, they can run out.
They can
Well,
run
I
out.
mean, yeah, but
Well, they can try to run out,
They can try
in
to
which
run out.
case they're slow and they'll take more damage
Yeah.
going inside the fire.
And
well,
this is important detail. They're already really hurting. They're probably the closest to death collectively. And -3 enemies is better than minus.
I want a
2
closing in wall. You know those walls that closing in.
Hey, close those people in, provide us cover, do whatever you want.
Can I have like I just said a closing in wall?
So
You
tell
know in
Pat
those
to go.
movies
Yeah, what's up?
where like
If she doesn't,
that wall is
yeah,
like
I try to
you
get
press
it.
close. Can I
try
do
to
that?
like
Sure.
We should cover
Oh.
us.
down or something.
We should cover us from everything so they'll get shot
On
on.
those 3?
Unless that just gives them like this, just gives them disadvantage.
I mean, it's just a cloud, but she can't see.
Okay.
Against the ones that
Okay, so if you're gonna do that, it needs to be a circle.
Alright.
And if you're gonna have a circular wall, then it's a 20-foot radius,
Mm-hmm.
which is like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be exactly this size.
Alright.
So you can either A, put it around 3 enemies, or you can B, put it around 2 enemies.
She can put it around us facing out, then we can't fight them.
And also, like,
And then
And you can face
Oh,
them
yeah.
away.
and then I could close.
It's only
it,
one
right?
side of the firewall.
yeah,
then
but
they
when
might
it
be here, and
appears,
then
So
die.
that's in its area if you're in
well,
you know what I mean?
I don't
what are
like
you
it.
gonna do?
I guess
I'd rather not be
I'll
trapped.
put it around them.
So
It just that seems like a bad deal.
them.
On 3?
Yeah. And then
So they make it safe?
They do.
Um,
A dexterity.
oh,
see, this is
Oh,
within
I
its
mean-
area. I don't know if that's like within the one side of it or if it's like within like the wall. Because I feel like it's within the wall. Because then the like it says you select one side of the wall,
okay.
and that side deals damage. I feel like that's the start of their turn.
It's opaque, so you can't see through it. That's what the Here,
No, there's a
each
wall of
creature within its
sand.
area.
Water.
One
Why
side
is
of
this
the
a
wall
fourth
is selected
level?
by the caster.
It's just a wall of fire.
Well, consider how much damage it can do.
Um,
It doesn't say within the wall, though. It says
Yeah.
within.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it's
They'd have to move into the wall to
I
take damage.
want closing in wall. So you said I could do.
So each creature within an area must make a dex save or take 5d8 damage.
Wait, but
One side of the wall selected by you
Hmm.
deals 5d8 damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall.
Hmm.
That makes sense.
It does.
A creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends its turn. So you can't run through the wall without taking damage. That also makes sense. The other side of the wall deals no damage.
Hmm.
So the question is really only whether or not you're in that 10 feet when it appears, do you make the dex save?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that would make sense because, suddenly there's raging fire there.
Yeah.
You don't want to burn yourself.
so
It makes sense.
it would be
That's
ideal
what we do.
here because this guy and this guy would be within 10 feet.
I mean, it also doesn't have to be 20-foot radius. It's just 20 feet.
I don't know.
It's 20-foot diameter. Not that it's-
Yes, ma'am. So it would actually just span, it would go from like 5, 10, 15,
The walls can be
5,
wherever
10,
they want
15.
to be.
Yeah, it's pretty small. 5, 10, 15, 20. Might as well.
5, 10,
It's actually 20 foot long. It's not moving.
I mean, she can get all the ones.
You could-
I want to read this book. Wow.
Oh, that's tough.
So here's how we'll do this.
I mean, it gets all.
Well, where do you want
to?
to? You want? How do you want?
I don't have a compass.
Okay.
Okay, this
Yeah,
person
I really
can
wanna
go
know
5,
if
10,
walls
15.
and-
5,
I
10,
wanna know
15.
if that is
5, 10, 15. It's time for those. That's not the question.
Okay, so that'll be the starting point.
So should I use action to give some clouds? Or should I try to find where these guys are?
that's
Lane.
cool.
So
Hold on,
5,
let's
10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15.
How big is the cloud area?
60 people.
Alright, so that's where the wall of fire is.
Sure.
Like Ron, would you buy to be willing to make a 20-foot diameter?
So Thorn, you make your cloud.
It's good.
And you have some free time.
Or you want
Yeah,
to go to the cloud.
So it's 60 feet long.
So they're gonna put
It's my first
So I'm gonna put
the wall, right?
No,
Okay, but the damage on that is it when they start their turn or when the wall appears?
It's whenever they try to exit.
if they
Use
pass
the
through it
fire.
or if they end their turn in. Or in the area that she designated, which is the inside.
Is it in that area?
Yeah.
I don't like rough.
I think
Area.
10 feet
So
within the wall on the
Well,
side.
if it's
of
only 20 foot
it's
diameter,
difficult to
10 feet, then if you're making the damage side the inside of the ring, everything is, yeah.
It's 10 foot radius. It's 10 foot radius.
Okay.
20 foot diameter.
So, well,
What are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you doing?
Especially whether or not I want to wall off these people, or if I want to know when they run out of the wall of fire. Because I feel like seeing them is good, but at the same time, like, I don't know. They'll probably not attack us immediately. They'll be disoriented and miss, hopefully.
I would say attacking the people that can attack you would be the best idea.
person.
I'm not sure. 5,
Both
10,
Jelly and Thorn are like have 1 foot in the grave.
25.
Oh, you know.
Alright, so I'm gonna do like 5, 10, 15.
I'm almost
I'm gonna
dying.
do like a little loop, so it's like 2 layers.
Yeah.
I was this
15,
was
20,
dying.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So we can run this way and not be seen by them, but we can still see them currently.
Right.
And then we're going to have to run towards the bad guys, but whatever.
You want to
Right,
draw it? Draw it away?
That's,
Zombie
I can do that now.
is
Whatever race.
poison arrows.
See, now I feel like I gotta do the math again.
Those pudding.
So I got like a little loop going on here. So it's like 2 layers kind of. And you just go like, something like that.
Hmm.
So
And
that just obscures
2
that
points.
area.
That is concentration. It's 1 foot thick. You can't see through it, but you can walk right through it. It doesn't.
Okay.
That's 2 points, and it is concentration. Don't let me forget that, because I will totally forget that.
Alright,
That's
so
my action. I don't think I really have any bonus actions I can do.
So
I'll rage. I'll rage is my bonus action.
definitely. I can't believe you have been raging.
Well, when they hit me the first time, I was surprised I couldn't rage.
I-
What's the point of raging when I have 6 health?
I know.
Jelly.
Wait, no, was he? Was
Because someone had to write a thing.
Yeah, he was just holding his action to make the cloud.
Oh, but then Jelly cast the fire thing. Oh, so
She did hers first, then he.
Okay, so she still has like a bonus action. Okay.
So Jelly,
Hmm.
how do you want to do this on those 3?
What?
Oh, you
I
killed
can
them!
kill
You killed them! Oh yes! Yes! Yes!
I just kill it.
Oh, man. There
Yeah,
is
okay, okay, no, wait.
Ring of fire.
Down, down, down.
Wait,
The ring of
okay.
fire.
So
Oh,
I want to like
I'm just.
I want-
I am the
I want
proud
to like press
I
like,
didn't do
you
anything
know that
deep
button
up, but I'm
where
proud.
it like
Okay.
squishes everyone in there.
Oh god, it's hard. It's beautiful. Oh yes.
Star Wars garbage.
Oh.
Yes.
And you hear like yells on the inside.
That's what you get.
Jacob, you rat bastard! I hope you burn in hell.
He was over to the gnome like this.
Jelly on the ground's laughing maniacally.
All right, we just severely reduced the. Ugh.
Ah,
Okay.
John's over there like, I'm glad she spent the foot spell with people with 1 health. God, they talked her into it.
Yeah, and then she killed all 3 of them at once.
I know, it's great. Just hot. Should we try to like loop around?
So
I think they can just walk that way. I didn't make it long enough.
I did notice that you could just go through the trees.
Well, I was expecting us to like run, to be honest with you. And I was also prepared, like trying to do both.
I got plans. What are they? But it's their move now. So as long as I don't die, I have an idea.
Honestly, I was
Hey.
kind of hoping they'd go.
Good job on that wall, making it very easy to walk around.
Hey,
It was
hey, if I
really-
didn't do that wall, they would have shot us twice, and me and Jelly would be done probably. All right, so there.
So now they move around the wall, and
Never been.
what are they gonna do?
They're gonna
they're gonna shoot.
Wow, they're gonna shoot from that close. That's clearly just.
Amber's still prone, which is also a
That's so
disadvantage.
Well, she had to stand up
Yeah,
But she could.
Why don't you have to stand up?
because I had
to
like,
cast.
But she could
spell.
go right
She
back
went
down.
You.
But you guys, they can go right back down afterwards.
Oh, shoot
right?
over me?
Oh, you had to stand up to cast your spell.
Did I? Why?
we always have to.
You have to do somatic spells.
I mean, it doesn't say that, but if I did, I laid back down.
Oh no.
I have no reason to stay standing, so I would definitely lay back down.
Yes. Who's getting shot?
Everybody.
I'm excited.
I just killed 3 people. You know. What?
Because you did just murder those other 3 guys
Also,
really hard.
So you take
It's okay, guys. I got 2
11
temporary hit
points of
points.
damage.
okay.
2 temporary hit points.
The gnome's out.
Yeah,
No.
you're out because of poison damage will take you out.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
But there's only 2 guys. You can only shoot us twice.
5 times.
The other one is going to take a shot at.
Guys, if I could
Do
spend one.
jelly again.
Why?
I can't. You are obviously the most destructive, most dangerous.
Guys, give me one.
That's a miss.
Give me
Yeah,
one or two.
miss,
Give
Joe.
me 1 or 2 levels. I can cast
Ignore.
Wall of Thunder.
And I'm up.
That's a cool spell.
And
It's not a spell.
I
What is wall? What?
do. Oh, no, not yet. Not yet. I just noticed I closed
How hurt do these guys look?
We
It's
barely
like not
even
very
hit
at all.
them. No, I don't think they had any damage at all. Wait,
This one looks pretty hard.
I've been shooting him a lot.
no.
Thorin,
I had one.
move jelly. And I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15.
So,
Yeah, he's about to say.
yeah.
At least 15. So like,
You gonna do what I think you're gonna do?
I'm gonna get into the trees over here, and then I'm going to
Yes.
hold Spike Growth until Thorn gets jelly out.
I love this plan.
Okay. Darn.
So, all right. So I gotta stand up. That's 15 feet of movement. So that means I have 25 left. Yes, that's how that works. I'm gonna pick up jelly. It's my action. I got. So I got 15 feet, 25 feet. Never mind. 5, 10.
Tough movement with jelly.
I'll dash. Actually, I don't have an action. I can't dash. It's picking up jelly in bonus action. So where am I right there? Like near the tree, so like right
Wait.
here. So half movement 25, so I can move
Isn't she small though?
2.5 squares. She's small.
Yeah, I weigh like.
How much do you weigh?
30.
You really weigh 30 pounds?
Yes.
That's like 2 of my
38.
sword. That's like
38.
1.5. It's not even. My sword probably weighs 30 pounds.
Okay, stop judging me.
It's a good thing. He should be able to move.
So I can move like what? 3 squares?
Yeah.
Then I'll just cut this way. I don't know how I was moving so around. I don't know how I was moving around my left wall like I couldn't walk through it. 5, 10.
My shit, no.
And I'm gonna set jelly down.
Okay.
Although she's unconscious and I can't heal her, this is a problem.
Flat on the ground is good for jelly. Are you still raging?
I am still raging.
All right. I'm gonna put Yar.
Alright.
I'm still concentrating on the things.
Jelly, that's it.
But I'm behind the tree and fall. This is good.
Spike Growth is very. I'm very.
Two.
2. Alright. So
I'm very glad I took Spike Growth.
That's a great spell. Didn't I try to find you with that?
I feel like you were telling me. I think you did. I think you talked me into this and maybe ensnaring strike.
You said I tried slap. Good in theory. Like, have great success with it or need for it. I feel like it's
2 bolts at you.
2 bolts at me. Oh, you can see you behind the tree.
Let's try.
Let's say 17.
That's
It's 8 points of piercing damage.
Did he move? Did he move first though?
It's his fat shot.
Oh,
You know, I
I was
have
on
a
hook.
weird
Yeah.
feeling that we're gonna die.
So 8 points.
8.
But then that goes to the kill us.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Hey, if we don't get to sleep first, I'm telling you, he's definitely gonna kill us.
Yeah.
He's gonna cast a fireball. What do you got?
14.
14, so that's 24 points of poison.
So it was 8 and then 24 points of poison.
Alright, so do a constitution check.
That's gonna suck. This is gonna be a little-
Got inspiration.
18 plus.
Alright, so
And I don't have inspiration.
that one moved 5 feet.
Honestly. What do you mean inspiration?
I don't know.
I don't have inspiration.
How did my little piece of like,
6.
garbage get all the way over here? Let me put it in the cup. The cup's out.
Count to make it 10. 16.
That against me?
Yeah.
That is.
What's he behind the tree? No. Should have laid down.
8 points of
I
damage.
couldn't lay down to cast my spell.
I was just laying down, hospital, just flopped down.
I was holding my action, so I couldn't move.
Holding my action to cast my spell and go
8
let.
points.
8 points.
Do a constitution check.
Constitution save.
Pretend I'm dead.
14.
24 points of damage.
This just sucks. Okay, I gotta add this up. I'm hurting really bad. Let me do a concentration check first. Oh, every freaking. Don't be coming back.
It's also
You have all that?
Very disturbed, apparently. Natural 20. All right.
And it lasts forever till the end of time.
Okay. Great. Excuse me. I have to see how much life I have left. It's very low at this point.
As long as it's a positive number.
As long as it's not 0.
Whew. So for the record, next time,
Oh, Jesus.
we'll just spike growth, wall of fire, and then like wall fires.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to do that.
Here you go.
It's my go?
Yep.
Oh, they did just go. Yeah, I'm gonna just.
Remember, Jelly is unconscious.
Yeah.
I cannot heal Jelly, except maybe I could chew up her health potion, her health leaves, and like spit them into her mouth. That's the only idea. So you should eat your leaves.
I actually before I whoosh. Okay, this guy's looking rough. I can see him. I'm gonna take 2 shots.
That's fine.
I'm gonna take 2 shots. I'm gonna
I'll
take
be
2
in
shots
line.
at him. All right, first shot is a natural 20. We're gonna go ahead and
Kill that hurt guy.
I hope I kill her guy. It depends on what the percentile is. It might just be max damage.
Depends on how hurt it is.
74.
The person next to him takes the same amount of damage. Ooh, convenient. I feel like Derek got more of these.
I'm enjoying this show.
So it goes
You enjoy
straight
stress?
through his thigh.
Yep.
How do you want to do this?
I want to shoot him right in the femoral artery. I want him to collapse down as blood just starts flowing from his
Oh.
branches, soaking the ground. I want it to look like he wet himself with blood as his boots soak.
You don't know what my fault was?
What?
It's Princess Mononoke, legs gone.
I'm now going to shoot at the other guy. That's a 2, so that's not going to hit. I'm going to disappear. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to lay down behind in these trees. I'm going to just take both of those plants.
Okay.
How much healing is that?
44 plus
44? 44? Okay, 44 plus 4. 44 plus 4. That's my turn. 2,
All right.
4, 6,
How many
10,
fails do you have?
14.
1.
So it's a bonus action to consume it, and it's a bonus action to give somebody a health potion. Would literally like
No.
regurgitating the leaves.
No.
Your bonus
No.
action.
Please.
In the heart of hearts, I know Jelly doesn't want this, and I will leave this as a last resort, aka for more death saves.
So-
Fails to occur before I attempt such a that.
you can attempt it.
Oh.
I mean, you have her. She has herbs on her person, right?
I know, but I know she wouldn't want me to do it.
Yeah, but
Yes.
but she wants to die.
But she's not like she
Yeah.
should be okay.
Well, you can leave. Well, can you kill this guy?
Well,
How's this guy looking?
exactly. That's my question.
Looking too bad.
He looks not too bad.
It's not too bad. All right, give me
We're-
half a second.
We're not doing great in terms of health right now. Our team's hurting pretty badly. I don't know what kind of damage Jelly can deal.
I'm gonna take 5 steps forward, 5
None.
feet forward.
Into the fog.
So through the fog.
Through the fog. Oh,
So I can see him.
okay.
I'm gonna cast Detonation again.
Really?
Yep. One person. I'm gonna go low on points, guys. That is
It's Constitution.
Constitution. 11. Oh, he's gonna go prone.
Oh,
And
great.
he's taking some d6.
How many
Come on, give me
D6?
some d6. I need 3 d6.
Oh, here you go. Here's exactly 3 D6. No, give me. No, yeah, take that one and take this one.
That's
is-
awful.
That's not terrible.
It's pretty good.
3, 10. Oh, that's another 6. 10, so that's 20, 23, 28 plus 2, 30 damage.
That hurt.
And he's prone, and I'm taking 5 steps back through the fog.
That hurt him pretty good.
Jelly. That's it.
Guys, I'm
You
probably
can do it. Natural 20.
No. Wait. 1.
That's a fail.
Alright, Jelly is one death fail away. Alright.
Guys, we're taking a nap on top of this mountain, or you gotta climb down yourself.
Yeah.
Stand up. Alright, get talking.
Alright.
We said that cat is moving in it. Is it?
Does it?
No? Okay, now it doesn't. Okay.
I don't remember that one.
I do.
You do
I know half his movement, but 15 feet of his movement's gone. So.
once what?
That's what? 5.
Right. Wait, you said did you?
Sure, it'd be nice for those monk guys to come out and just, you know, like, heal somebody.
They only come out once we're dead.
19.
19 hit.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
if fog cloud, then you can't see them?
That's obscure.
So that disadvantage.
I used my AC's raised plus 2 points as a long time ago. It's just to be effective.
Is it
Like it's
just
the 17, but
obscured or what?
it's just okay. What's it say exactly? You can't see through it. Wall of clouds. You create a wall of clouds. It's 1 foot thick. Creatures can pass through it without hindrance, but the wall blocks vision.
Box vision.
I mean, he's still he saw where I stepped through. Like I only moved a little bit. You can try to have a shot.
Tried. I had him shoot at disadvantage.
Cool. I could maybe take 1 hit if he was someone.
All right.
Unless I fail.
Stay there. Ignore him. Actually, he's going to attempt to hide.
He's gonna attempt to hide where?
Anywhere, everywhere. He's gonna crouch and do his best.
So, what's your passive perception?
I'm gonna take a step back. Cool. I'm gonna let him eat this damage real quick.
I can't
7.
see him.
And my passive perception. 16.
All right. Yeah, he's hidden.
Okay. Can I make it? Okay, if I tried to perceive where he was, would that be an action or a bonus action? But I was actively looking for him.
Yeah, that's an action.
All right. In that case, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Just remember Jelly's on problem.
You know what, Thorn? You know what to do. Either do it or
What?
shut up.
Regurgitate and hope it works?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my.
Chew them, grab her herbs, chew them up, and spit them in her mouth.
That's so disgusting.
She would have to, consume it.
10.
What's the point? You
I
can't
heal
shoot
10
it,
hit
but you can give someone a potion, they can drink it while they're
Right,
unconscious.
but the potion just slides down her throat.
Well, that's why I'm trying to chew it up first. I don't want to do it, but I got to.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to use my bonus action
Oh
to
my god, please.
eat 1 of her leaves. That's a good point. I can just stabilize.
I
You could just stabilize it.
Is that a bonus action or an active action? How does that work?
You have to actually make a medicine check.
Ooh, and what's the DC for that usually? How?
What's your medicine knowledge?
-1.
Just spit the worms in the mouth.
I'm going to use my bonus action and to regurgitate 1 of the hopefully healing leaves. into Jelly's mouth.
He's gonna mouth to mouth. People do this all the time at White House.
And then do the holding nose, give her a swallow.
Like Ace Ventura did.
Yeah. I'm really sorry. It's all I got.
As long as your face isn't next to hers, she regains consciousness.
I
She'll never have to know what happened.
I didn't pick the healing discipline. I can't heal you. Okay.
And I would love to go over there and heal her, but I don't know if I would survive the trip back. So
I don't think you're going to
Alright, so you goes into Jelly's mouth. Doesn't seem to have a reaction.
I held her nose into her swallow.
You have to push it down into her stomach.
I pour a little water in the mouth too. Does that help? I don't know. What do you want from me?
Maybe, but then she could choke on it and die.
What else you want to do?
I'm not the doctor. You're the doctor. Why aren't you with us, Porphyrion?
No, I had no idea.
Oh my god.
I
I don't want to die.
So I have an action.
This last roll. If I live.
Alright, so he's.
Okay.
well,
I
you
die.
could attempt to stabilize it. It's really only other stuff left on the table at this
I
point.
could. Well, does using my limited medical knowledge, is failing to stabilize someone a bad thing?
No.
So it's not like she'll die if I fail to stabilize her?
No, she'll just die if she fails to make the death save.
Yeah, she's got one more chance.
Oh my god. I'm so scared. I don't know.
And honestly, the
You have to
odds
make
are
a successful wisdom medicine check.
I know with the
if you roll a 16. If you roll a 16, though,
Like, I want to just attack the guy and finish him off.
I know you could do
You
that.
could do that, or Joe. I mean, it's really. I mean,
Honestly,
honestly,
she had 2
You
now?
have to
Is
roll
that
a
2?
10.
you have to roll a 10.
So I roll an 11.
But
I will.
You could go attack that guy, but you would take 1.
I'm not going to run out there and hit him.
3. Oh, okay.
Plus, he's hidden. I don't know that, but he's hidden.
Yeah. And I don't know what you're gonna attack with.
Well, I mean, if he's hidden or not hidden, I'm going to whirlwind him either way. But I will use my action to attempt to stabilize Jelly.
For all the marble.
That was
Well, way to do it, me. 16.
Nice. So Jelly is stabilized.
Oh,
Still unconscious.
oh.
You're at
But
0
you're
hit
dead.
But now
you're
she
at
can-
0 hit points.
Now she can get a little bit of health potion in, maybe? That health leaf?
oh. I don't want to.
I'm going to use.
Just chew it up and swallow it and don't ask where it came
I'm
from.
going to use some of my movement. So I still have all my movement. So I'm going to take 5 steps. 5 feet. I don't know what I'm saying steps.
Took 5 feet of steps.
I see that he's gone. Or actually, do I notice him with my. I have to be passive, right? So I want to notice him. Okay. So I know that he's hidden, so I'm going to step back through the fog. And I'm going to move around. So that was 10, 15, 20, 30. Okay.
Doesn't
Yeah,
mean
that's
you
so
have to
far.
make another test?
You're not dying.
No, you're not dying.
Oh, I'm not dying.
It's your turn, actually.
Right?
So you're unconscious, you're at 0 hit points, so you're just there.
Oh.
So you don't
Does she feel
you don't
like
get a
Do I feel the? Do I feel anything?
you feel the herbs in her mouth?
Yeah. I really want to ask for that coach.
do a
Just saying, maybe you should try to eat it.
Yeah.
I don't know what that would
That's a weird check. I feel like she should just know that there's something in her mouth.
Now, since
She's
you
a medicine check.
Okay.
Okay, it's the important.
She's like, does
What
this
is
taste like
what
medicine or
is
does this taste like a
it?
spider?
Good. Is it better than a 10?
It's 14.
14. Okay. So just instinctively in your unconscious state, the juices of this flower kind of go down your throat. Roll 1d4 plus
Let me see.
All right.
1d4.
The thing I had to
This is
break
a-
you to do.
What do you mean? You didn't have to berate me. All right, I needed a little convincing because it was an awful idea.
3
This
plus
was my
1.
best idea that I had.
4.
Okay. You heal for 4 hit.
Jelly lives!
So that's your action.
Should have asked if I
Hmm.
Alright, so
It's that guy's turn. We don't know where he is. We just know that he sucks.
The guy's leaving. Okay, if he makes me die again, I
so
swear.
it's advantage since it's hidden.
I really
But it's-
swear.
Is he moving or is he still?
Wait, aren't you behind a little bit of
Well,
fog?
I'm still behind the
Yes.
curve.
Yes,
But I
still
don't
a
know how
little bit
far
of
he's
fog.
going.
So
Because he can
so-
move first and then shoot me, I assume.
So it was a straight roll.
Let's see.
But I mean, if he moves like this way, he'll see me eventually.
Well, you
Well, I
don't
looks
know
around.
where you.
And you have to move through the spike growth.
I mean, I'm all for not taking damage. I'm not going to argue.
I'm also big on that. Let's not be taking damage willy-nilly. We ain't got the hit points for that.
Please, I started with taking 90 damage willy-nilly.
There's only one guy left. This guy cannot be the guy who gets away. I can't.
Murderizes all
I
of it.
just can't allow
I mean,
that.
if one guy gets away, I feel like it's going to be this guy.
It's just gonna stay there.
He's staying put.
Staying hidden. Don't worry.
All right. I'm gonna pop up, and I'm going to actively look for this guy.
Investigation.
Investigation. 8.
Can't see through the trees.
That is true. It's dark. I'm just gonna go back over here. Okay. And is there anything else I can do? There is any bonus action. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll just go back behind the trees. Go down.
Alright. Alright, so I'm
Yeah, I gotta fall down.
so he's heading, I don't see him. Trying to decide if I should roll in the entire spike growth or if I should try to roll in an edge and because I assume he's moving. So I don't know if I should get like an edge to try to pull him back into the spike growth, or if I should just try to see if he's in the spike growth by rolling. I'm just gonna roll in the entire spike growth.
It's probably a good one. It's got
So
such a
just-
radius, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just hit him in the radius.
So he's got to make a strength saving throw. It's not a lot. It's what? Equals 4 stars. 2 stars. Alright, he takes 1d6 damage.
That's 6.
And he gets moved to the middle.
How do you want to do this?
You did it, Thorn. 6 damage was all it took. No wonder he
For the
wasn't
record, I've
moving.
only used rolling twice. I get 6 damage both times.
We're devastated.
So what I'm gonna do is it's I'm weak. I kind of falter. It's a puny whirlwind, not gonna lie. It picks up a rock, just a tiny little pebble really. Kinda hits him in the eye. He stumbles. Trips a spike straight through the ear. It's like the scene of that what is that, Susan Bones or whatever that weird movie is. The bad guy gets away and he's like laughing it up basically, and his icicle falls from a tree. Thinking like it's right above him, right? He's come down, music's tense. Straight through the back of the shirt. And he's like, oh, that's super cold. And he tries to he reaches for it, takes a step back, slip, falls off the cliff.
What?
Yeah. Like icicle lands in his shirt. And he reaches back to get it, and he slips and he falls off the cliff.
Wow.
Bounces off 4 different things, lands, it's covered in snow. He's really deserving. He was an awful person.
All right.
All right.
Thorn, can you confirm the kill?
Where is he?
Thorn
I see you.
ain't walking across the spikes.
I mean, can you confirm that you saw something collapse and die?
I think he's dead.
Saw something go down.
I think he's dead, or it's dead. Whatever it is.
Wait, is it moving?
I think it's dead.
Are you sure?
Thorn breathes fire on the 2 corpses.
Alright.
They're dead.
Okay. I draw a spike first. And I stand up.
Check on Jelly.
I want Jelly, you okay? Can you hear me?
Yes.
How much life do you have?
Check the
4.
corpses.
I will
She has another healing leaf.
She does.
Thorn yells that out.
Uh-huh.
I will cure wounds her as well.
Yeah.
5 healing.
Alright. So preferring.
Wait, how much?
Honestly, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
We were supposed to.
You
No,
were,
we suggested leaving one guy alive.
Yeah,
You
it didn't work out.
be
No, it didn't work out.
trying to
Open the lock. Yeah.
It just couldn't happen. They were.
Okay, so
They had to
try a second time.
They hadn't got
Yes.
They hadn't got the jump on it. Everything.
Sleight of hand.
That is a 23.
I think that would have been nice.
This time you put your diagrams. And you jam them in there. See
So I turn around. Did anyone see me?
the monk seems preoccupied right
Okay, so I open the drawer. What's in the drawer?
now. You see supplies. More looks like obscure items.
Obscure item. So
Why don't you have like
I rummage through them.
I found.
Do I see anything that I need?
Yes, you do see dragon scale.
Okay. How many do I see?
You see probably like about half a pound of dragon scale and 2 Medusa size.
What's needed for that? Do I know how much is needed?
Just 1 Medusa high, and then like a good chunk of dragon scale.
Okay. So,
Once you drop it.
alright, how many Medusa's eyes do I have?
You saw 2.
2? Oh, yeah, I gotta take both. Okay, so I'll take one of the eyes.
Okay.
And if I take twice as much of the dragon scale as needed, will there still be some left?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take two portions of the needed amount for the dragon scale.
Okay.
I look around for like a bag of some sort. Not like a Walmart bag where it's gonna be like but some
Yeah,
kind
you
of,
see like a empty bag that may have contained rice or barley, but like a woven.
alright, so I grab that, stick it in my, put the ingredients in it, stick it in my robe.
Okay.
Inside me here, tie my robe really tight. Retrieve my dagger, of course. And then no, it's
gonna say, how do you know what it is?
alright.
Now you have set mark back then.
And then as I'm walking out, I'm going to so the monk seems to look preoccupied, is that the other one?
The one at the door, who's just like kind of guarding, or just looking out at the kitchen. Yeah, he seems preoccupied, just observing the other monks cooking, cleaning.
Okay, so as I make my way to the door, I feel a little puff of wind from the opposite. So if I'm on his right, I feel a little puff of wind from his left.
Okay.
That may cause him to yeah.
Yeah, so you create a little puff of wind and looks that way. Looks like he feels a breeze or something.
And walk out. Okay. And I attempt to make my way back from whence I came.
Back outside?
Yes.
Okay.
Towards the tunnel that I came in, right?
So, yeah, easily enough with your clothing, your mask, and everything, you're able to roam freely, basically.
Did I make it back outside?
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
So now I'm going to journey back to where I found the pride at.
Okay. So it takes you about half a day. So this time we
Catching up.
about 4 o'clock.
So say, like, if you had just been willing to put on a gold mask, you'd be less poisoned, probably. You would have been with us. That would have been helpful.
No, I still.
But all of this so you could put on a mask to sneak around and fix your mistakes.
I mean,
mistakes might be a little harsh, but you know what I mean.
so
Just saying.
I was
Just saying, you could have just put on the mask the first
I
time.
was well when I put on the mask the first time. I was already whenever like giving me the mask, I was already poisoned. Because when we went there to stay the night,
That's fair. That's fair.
we went there to stay the night. She was like, "Don't come back." And then when we came back, we were like, "All right, let's take this test." That's when I was poisoned.
So when you go back to the spot where you saw the pride, you smell them, but they're not around.
Okay, and I'm going to try to observe. Do I notice anything like out of place? Does it look like a skirmish happened? Does it look like they just left? How does the area where I met them look?
Do an investigation check.
So how close that looks to a 17, but then it turned into a 3.
You use the blue dice.
That's a 3.
So you look around, you don't see any signs of a skirmish. You do see tracks, but they kind of roam the forest. You can't tell whether they're leaving or where they are.
So I was going to give them the extra bit of dragon scale. All right,
So maybe have the expert make the potion because you didn't stop to make it already. So you might as well have the expert do it.
But I don't have it. Did he give me the ingredients to the potion?
He gave you like the flowers and stuff.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay. I thought he was going to make it for me. Okay.
Just not
The ones that I had to get. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm going to go to that cave that we were hiding out in. That we like slept in.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to attempt to concoct this potion.
Okay. All right. We'll leave it there for the night.
Okay. All of this because someone had to write a thing.
I mean-
this still would have happened.
True.
It just would have been one extra body. I feel like
One mostly unconscious body probably.
yeah.
Hey, but I can't complain because that like one action of like 66 healing would have loved it. But then again, if I had health, he can heal as like his not even a spell. I guess this whole shtick. But if I had health, maybe I would have been less cautious and which could have been worse out.
I think your caution was very helpful.
I don't know. I actually used abilities and stuff. It was cool. I like having points where I can actually use abilities.
The abilities were very useful in circumventing disaster.
Oh,
I mean, in comparison, you have way more points that have abilities that don't cost as many points.
What do you mean abilities don't cost as many points? Abilities
Okay.
cost a lot of points.
But you gain a significant. How many points do you have?
32. Okay.